pull up the emails and see who talked who what.
I started my site. You don't remember? I started my site after that. I went to your house where you.
Wait a minute. Why did you come to my house though? Why did you come to my house though? If I didn't, what? I know, but what? But you started your blog. What made you come to my house thinking I knew something about a blog? And why were we friends?
I came to your house because we were going out. We would go out.
What were we going out for? How did I meet you? I met you on my blog.
You met me from Sandra Rose.
Sandra Rose on my blog.
I didn't meet you from your blog.
Well, that's why you did.
I sent you the email. You asked me for my Google thing. You asked me what ads I sent. I got the email to show you.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Cause you lying. You is not the founder. You is not the father or the founder.
I said, hey. I didn't say I was. Sandra would have been the founder.
Sandra, yep. Sandra helped me.
Sandra would be the founder.
And didn't I meet you through Sandra?
You met me, no, not through Sandra.
Shout out Sandra Rose.
Because I would DM.
They told you to hit the link, Freddie.
What link am I hit?
They hit the link to call in.
Oh, yeah. I gotta go to this concert.
Okay, go. Bye. Get to work.
Y'all gonna get the good tea. I hope she don't be on there being too messy.
I don't know what he talking about. Talking about being messy. I am not messy. Shout out to the squad. Y'all come on in. Like this video, please. And thank you. Is the music playing? Hold on. It's so low I can't even hear it.
I am more than a blogger.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? It was in the back. Okay, take your over. I was like, I can't hear the song. I can't hear the music. I hear the music. Like, for real, damn. That's my jam right there. I don't even know how long it is. That song about 3 minutes long, child. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to FreddyO for always keeping me humble and cursing me out. Shout out to Tasha K for the interview. And the people say they didn't watch the interview, Tasha, and they've been dragging me about that interview for days, talking about something. Why you mentioned Sandra and you didn't mention me? Why you mentioned the concrete loop and you didn't mention me? Why look at he in the chat now. You supposed to be gone. Why ain't you gone? I told you I was live. I full disclosure. I said, Freddie, hang up for you about to be on my live. Okay. Freddie kept talking and he was on the live and here he is still in the chat talking ish. Okay. Shout out to FreddyO and the original bloggers of Atlanta. Shout out to FreddyO and Sandra Rose and the original bloggers of Atlanta. They don't know about us, honey. They don't know nothing about us, child. Janae and drunk Giant. Remember Giant was so drunk that time? And who else was it? I don't know. It was a whole bunch of people back then. Ty and I don't even remember, child. I think Nicole Bitchy had came and left, child. We don't even mention her though. Shout out to Concrete Loop. We ain't never met her. She wasn't in Atlanta though. But shout out to Concrete Loop. Shout out to Crunk and Disorderly because Sharika used to come visit me every now and then. Shout out to Concrete Loop. Those are the people I know. You know, Freddie be networking. Freddie probably know more people than me because I'm a little antisocial. I only knew the people in Atlanta. And then, you know, we used to hang out when we was in New York or LA or Miami and all of the above. Angela Yee, all of them. Child, Angela Yee wasn't in Atlanta either, but I met her in Atlanta. Child. It was a good old time back then. It was a good old time back then. Y'all will never know the benefits of being a blogger within the past 20 years, honey. It's different nowadays. People be getting mad nowadays. People don't be mad at the truth, be want to fight, be want to pull up, be lying on you and stuff. That's it's crazy now, but it is what it is. I'm gonna stay, credible and all of the above. Shout out to the credible bloggers of today. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. You said Angel went to the White House. Y'all went to the White House together. Oh, okay. Shout out to Angel. Y'all went to the White House, child. Okay, okay. I had met Jason Lee was trying to slither up in my DMs back then, child. I think I talked about that on Touch Cake, child. It was a mess. It was a mess. I ain't like to talk to nobody, especially after that junkie situation. After he slithered in my DMs, it was a wrap. It was over for everybody. It was over for everybody. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna use me. Not no more. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video. Shout out to all of the cancer survivors in the building. Pink hearts in the chat for them and Mama Brown and anyone else who is going through that journey. Friends, family, loved ones, daughters, sons, brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, all of the above. And if you yourself is going through it, I commend your strength because it takes a strong person to beat this illness, child. We are battling together and we are all survivors, even the caretakers. We are surviving right along with you. So never think that you are alone. I'm sitting there, all of you positive energy. Because that's what we need in the world. We need positive energy. We don't need all this hate and all of this strife and all these people beefing and picking up other people and battling with you over somebody else who don't even know you. Like, who needs that in their life, child? We love and light around here. Okay. We are love and light around here. I just told you, Miss 24 EE. I told you, he slithered up into my DMs. I told you that's how. Begging me for help. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. This is not a listen. If you want a Q&A, you should have been on the video that I just left over there on the ATLien channel. Okay, but right now we have some topics to talk about. We're going to talk about the Big Tigger drama. We're gonna talk about the Peter Thomas drama. Well, it's not really drama. Peter is free, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta drama. We're gonna talk about the season 17 reunion tea. We're gonna talk about all of that. But first, before we talk about any of that, we need to talk about this right here. There is a fellow ATLien out there who is now in a huge legal battle with Sony Entertainment, child. And I am like, what is happening with all of these people? Now, I don't know if you know, but Jermaine Dupri, he's been in Atlanta a long time. Okay, been a little longer than me. Okay, he been around the world and he has benefited from the Atlanta music scene. He got hip hop, the Jagged Edge and jump Kris Kross, child. I interviewed Kris before he passed away. It's a child. Jermaine Dupri has been around. Xscape, child. But I don't even want to say that because then the people gonna be mad at me when I start telling the tea I know about that. But I digress. Okay, we're gonna leave Xscape off the list right now. But yes, he's a Grammy Award winning Hall of Fame songwriter. Okay. Well, Jermaine Dupri has filed a lawsuit. And the lawsuit that Jermaine Dupri has filed is against Sony. Sony, okay? Jermaine is alleging that he is owed decades of music because he was underpaid. There were hidden fees. There was royalties withheld. There was a lot going on. Now, in the complaint, he also alleges that a recent forensic audit of the money, okay, revealed a systemic pattern of underreporting tied to Dupri's production and label work over 30 years, over his 30-year partnership with Sony, which began in 1992. Now, hold on, let me pull up this article. Yeah, so y'all can see what I'm looking at. This is a mess, child. Everybody's suing. Everybody trying to file a lawsuit, child. But hold on. So in the lawsuit, hold on. The complaint alleges that specific claims in the suit are concealed. He's claiming that Sony kept over $2.2 million from two Kris Kross albums in a secret royalty accounting system unknown to the plaintiffs for more than 20 years, that they have been benefiting from his music and Kris Kross's music, and they've been hiding some of the royalties from him and other parties. Now, he also says he has unpaid producers fees. Oh no, where it came up right now. What is that? Okay, let me close that ad right now. He also claims he has unpaid producer fees. He claims that he was shorted over almost $1 million, $960,000 for Xscape's 1993 album "Humming Coming At You." Okay, $960,000. Jermaine Dupri says he was not paid in production fees, and he claims that he is owed at least over $1 million for the Brat's Funkified. Okay, he got the Brat, he got Xscape, he got Kris Kross. Who else you want some money from, child? It said, in addition to the requested 18 million, okay, let's say 2.2, 960,000 and 1 million. And then he want 18 million. Okay. In addition to the 18 million, the suit seeks at least 10 million in interest and attorney's fees and demands a jury trial. Child, not the jury trial. It's a lot. Let me go look at this article and see what else it has said. Hold on. Dupri alleges Sony also knowingly concealed additional money owed from Jagged Edge's 1997 album, The Jagged Era, and altered royalty statements dating back several years. He and his lawyer, Kris Brown, his lawyer's name is Kris Brown, list at least 7 contracts between the producer and Sony Music entities covering more than 25 years. They claim an accounting audit conducted last year uncovered millions owed to Dupri and his companies, So Def and So Def Productions. Now reps for Sony Music have not spoken about the situation. And Dupri's lawyer says he has no comment when Rolling Stone reached out to him. But in the lawsuit, Jermaine Dupri is described as a quote unquote mastermind of the Southern hip hop and R&B sound. It notes Dupri was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2018 and that he won a Grammy for Best R&B Song in 2006 for the track "We Belong Together," which he co-wrote with Mariah Carey and Jonte Austin. The lawsuit links the song's Spotify stream count as well, which listed more than 942 million streams as of Tuesday. Dupri is a musical icon whose recordings on So Def and production with other artists have produced over $200 million in gross revenue in the music industry, according to the lawsuit. While the complaint is asking for at least 18 million in damages, Dupri is not stopping there. He also goes on to say, given the matter of unreported producer royalties is not an isolated issue, evidenced by above, it is likely that Sony Music Entertainment did not report producer royalties to plaintiffs for producer services rendered in connection with other artists associated with the So Def SME deals. Now, he says in the lawsuit, additional royalties are due to plaintiffs have yet to be determined. So, yeah, child, Jermaine is out here suing the big dogs, child. Jermaine Dupri sues Sony for 18 million in royalties tied to Mariah Carey, Usher, and more. Child, Mariah Carey, Usher, Jagged Edge, Xscape, who else we said? Kris Kross, the Brat. That's a lot. Mariah Carey, Kris Kross. Okay. Well, salute to Jermaine Dupri, honey. Good luck in your endeavors in your lawsuit. I'm wishing you the best because whatever you did, you are owed funds for whatever you did, and you did do a lot. So There's that, but I'm not the judge and the jury. I'm just here, a blogger. You said, why sue now? Why not? They said a recent forensic audit is what brought it to their attention. So perhaps, after years of getting royalties, occasionally you got to look and see, how much money you really making. You can't just trust the people to cut you a check every month. You got to know how much was spent, how much was streamed. You got to know all of that. So I guess he had a forensic audit, and the forensic audit turned up some issues in their reporting, and they went back several years and found out even more money. Okay. So we will see, honey. I love it when our icons get rich. Our icons are getting rich, honey. Just like, T.I. and them got rich too, doing the same thing. But T.I. got rich off the doll stuff. But, recently, he was denied the punitive damages. Let me pull that up. T.I. and Tiny. Child, all these lawsuits. T.I. and Tiny they went back to court over the MGA Entertainment lawsuit, where they originally was awarded 53.6 million in punitive damages and 17.9 million in damages due to the toy company stealing their OMG Girlz concept. Now, apparently, the judge denied the 53.6 million and reversed it because the award was originally 71.5 altogether back in September 2024. And so after that, the judge said they eliminated the punitive damages portion of the award, ruling that there wasn't clear and convincing evidence that MGA intentionally acted with fraud or malice. Now, T.I. and Tiny went back to court. They went back to court. They opted to reject the reduced punitive sum and instead took the damages question to a new jury. Okay. Now, as of earlier last week, they actually lost that case because the jury declined to award any additional punitive damages. Now, as it stands, the couple was awarded only the 17.9 million in compensatory damages for willful infringement of trade dress, though they are still actively navigating MGA's continuous legal appeals. So, have they got the money yet? I need to know if they got the money yet. That's what I want to know. Because they were awarded the 17.9 million. Have they got that check? Because T.I. be looking mighty spiffy. Shout out to T.I. and Tiny. Okay. You said Angie Stone didn't her money. What y'all talking about? Okay. You remember that lawsuit? How is that legal? Well, in any case, in criminal cases and civil cases, the judge normally has the final say. Even though this was a jury trial, sometimes, a judge may think that the jury got it wrong. If you go to a jury trial for a criminal case and the jury say, well, we want to give them 10 years in prison for doing this, a judge can override them and say, no, I'm going to give you 20 years because I want to give you the mandatory because I don't feel like that, that you were honest and and what you said on the stand. So a judge always has the final say, unfortunately, and the judge, denied the punitive damages. Yeah. You said they deserved the money. It was obviously stolen. It obviously was. I agree. I agree. But it is what it is. I hope they continue fighting. Again, MCA is appealing all of it. I'm just hoping they get the 17 million, child. You said I would just take what I got and move on. How much are those attorney's fees? Exactly. The attorney's fees normally about a third of that. So if they got 17 million, what's a third of that? 5, 10, 15. That's about $6 million going to the attorney, allegedly. What you say? You know the judge decided that T.I. tiny amount was too much, so they are fighting to get the full amount. They were fighting. They lost that fight, friend. They have gone to court and let me see what date it was, child. Let me see what date it was. That was earlier this week. Here it is right here. Let me go to Atlanta station. This it right here. It happened on July 7th. Okay, let me show it to you. It's on 11 Alive. 11 Alive. I put it up here. Shout out to the squad. Like this video as you come in here. Like this video. See, T.I. and Tiny denied punitive damages in legal battle against toy company and OMG Girlz lawsuit. So yes, this is the fourth time they have gone to court. Oh shoot, I clicked the thing. What is going on? 11 Alive. It's the fourth time they have went to court over this. It says T.I. and Tiny were denied punitive damages totaling more than 53 million in a lawsuit against a large toy company regarding dolls that the couple claims were in the likeness of a girl group that they owed. The lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court for Central District of California, centered on allegations that the toy company MGA Entertainment OMG dolls misappropriated the likeness an image of the OMG Girlz. Now, the OMG Girlz was formed in 2009 with 3 girls, including Tiny's daughter. The group was known for their neon hair and colorful clothing, which is similar to the look of the dolls that MGA produced. In 2024, the couple was awarded $71 million after a final verdict was reached. However, MGA filed a motion in 2025 requesting judgment as a matter of law, or in the alternative, a new trial or remittitor. Court documents suggest the Atlanta music couple wanted a new trial. Now, according to legal documents, the toy company argues that the court should vacate the punitive damages award, which was in an additional 53 million. MGA argued it did not act willfully and that the punitive damages award was excessive and violated the due process clause. Now, nearly a year after filing the motion, the fourth trial commenced. The verdict was that punitive damages were denied. That reduces the winnings in 2024 from 71 million to nearly 18 million. According to legal documents, there was no clear or convincing evidence that the company acted with oppression, fraud, or malice regarding its misappropriation of the OMG Girlz name, likeness, or identity of the dolls, including a line called OMG Dolls and LOL Surprise. Now, following the fourth trial, the girls posted a message on their Instagram thanking the lawyers, family, and everyone who has helped them throughout this trial. Now, let me go to their Instagram, see what they had posted. This was 5 days ago, okay? The girls posted this and said, "Hey, team OMG, it's us. First off, we like to give all the glory to God. He is the Alpha and the Omega in our lives. Secondly, we want to thank Major Girl for always believing in us and putting it all on the line to see us win. Since 2009, your passion for us, our gifts, and our brand has never wavered. We love you for real and appreciate you and Tip for standing behind us no matter what comes our way. Thank you to our families as well for the love and support." Oh, this is long. Yada, 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 yada. It said the biggest win of all is being able to go up against a multi-billion-dollar company. Not many get the opportunity to do so, but God saw it fit for us too. Team OMG, we love y'all and got so many things in store for you. Thank you for always supporting us. We will forever be your OMG girls. There they go right there. And there they go when they was little. Okay, shout out to them. I remember Reggie, they used to be in that group too, didn't they? Shout out to the OMG girls. Okay. So yeah, they still got the 17.1 million minus attorney's fees and whatever else. So there's that. He said companies can rob people blind and not be penalized, and can and do and often does. Okay. He said, I see why they still fighting, because they have to share their money with all them girls. Yes, it's Tiny and OMG Girlz. So they gotta split it what, 4 ways? Okay. Yeah, split it 4 ways. The lawyer 5, okay. The lawyers, the girls, T.I. Tiny. The girls is 3. Okay, the girls, the lawyers, and T.I. Tiny is one entity. Okay, because they ain't splitting it. T.I. Tiny is just one person because it's really tiny. T.I. ain't got nothing to do with it. So that's 5. They gotta split that stuff 5 ways. At least they get like at least $1 million a piece. Maybe. But there's that. You said Wayne pulled Reginae out the group. Oh, okay. Okay. I remember she was in the group at first. But there's that. Salute to them and their journey. Hopefully they will continue fighting if they got lawyers that that ain't costing too much, because these lawyers' fees be held. These lawyers' fees will eat you alive, my friend. But there is that. Shout out to the squad. What is next on this agenda? I talk about lawsuits and stuff. Big Tigger, Lord, we talking about Big Tigger already. Big Tigger of Atlanta. Well, he's not of Atlanta, but he works in Atlanta radio. Big Tigger has been in the news for quite some time this week and last week. Um, he was originally put on blast by his wife after she came forward with a black eye. And then eventually TMZ revealed that there had been a scuffle and Tigger was subsequently arrested and charged with kidnapping. Not kidnapping, child. That was the wife charged with kidnapping. He was charged with hold on. I'll tell you what he was charged with, child. Hold on. He was charged with child endangerment because the incident happened in front of his stepson, and he was charged with aggravated battery. Okay. So now Tigger has stepped away in the midst of all the drama after being humiliated online, after people seeing his mugshot, after issuing a full apology to his co-workers and everybody involved. Big Tigger has come forward 3 days ago and issued a statement stepping away from V103. Big Tigger says, for as long as I've been in this industry, my focus has always been to keep the spotlight on the culture and the incredible people I get to interview. But right now, my personal life is in the public eye and has become the subject of overwhelming speculation and misinformation. Through all of this, what hurts the most is being away from my son. Nothing is more important to me than being a great father, so I've decided to step away from the mic for a while to focus on my family and give my legal team the room they need. As I previously said, I unequivocally deny every allegation, and I'm looking forward to clearing my name. Thank you so much for your love and support. Now he stepped away after all these videos started surfacing. Oh, child, which further kind of created a firestorm of conversation about who's right, who's wrong, what had happened, why it happened, why was y'all struggling over the phone in the first place? Why was y'all fighting? Why the son was calling you Mr. Tigger? It was a lot of questions. Now, hold on, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. Shout out to TMZ. TMZ issued a, let me show you the first the first one, Tigger footage. The first one was captured from inside the house on ring cam. Now, this was revealed. This was the reason why he was arrested, because this particular camera footage was a part of the legal file. Thank you, Alicia, for joining. Shout out to Alicia. Now, this is the suspected assault. Hold on. If is it why it's so little?
There you go. Never plug it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off the picture. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Hold on, I gotta find a big one. Hold on, let me go to. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta find. Here it is, right here. This is the bigger one. So this was the first. This was the one that everybody was talking about originally, and there's several ones now. There's one that just was released recently from the Sun. Now here is a commercial. Hold on, Fox News. Security footage in Big Tigger's home appears to capture part of the fight with the wife, including his alleged assault. There is Alicia Brown right there. TMZ obtained the footage from Ring camera that captured the alleged May 9th incident where the former Rap City host Alicia claims he attacked her. In a video, you can hear Alicia telling someone to take a picture. That's when it looks like Big Tigger approaches her, grabbed her by the neck, and told her to stop. Then you see him take hold of her arms and wrestle with her as she yells, "Get off me!" Hold on, we gonna look at. Hold on, y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing? We are researching. Thank you so much, Princess AG. And yeah, they this is news. So I mean, I doubt if this is only 1 minute, but we're gonna look at it anyway.
This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding.
Big Tigger and them, they in the middle, if you can see, right up under there. There go Tigger right there, and there go Alicia right there with the braids, and he is saying, "This is yours." It looked like she trying to unplug his computer or something.
So take a picture. No. Take a picture.
He telling her take a picture, but there's somebody over here. It looked like that might have been her son or somebody over here, and they both turned to look that way. I don't know where he went though.
Take a picture.
Alicia,
Oh no, that might be a mirror or something.
stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Oh yeah, that's a mirror. Now he's grabbing her because she said take a picture because he said that he was recording her. And now you see he's right there with his arm, her back is turned to him, whatever. They arguing, whatever.
Get off of me. Get off
So
of
he's
me.
grabbing her from the back.
Get off of me.
She turned around. It's a door right there. And see, this is a mirror. So we saw it in the mirror. There's a door right there. They went over to this way. And apparently he is holding her from the back. They both struggling, and she apparently hit her head or her face or something on this door. So is this bigger? Hold on.
Here you go. Never plugged it back up. This is yours.
Oh, this is a little bigger. They zoomed in.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding. So take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
You saw that door right there. And so apparently, after that was when she went to the internet and showed her face. Now that is when the entire conversation started. Was hold on, let me find Alicia Brown's face, child. Here is the video of that she posted on where's she posting? Instagram. Hold on. Shout out to the Shade Room, got the video on TikTok.
Your Brown case is getting weirder and weirder by the day.
Our DMs, they were flooded over the weekend.
This is very scary.
Big Tigger's wife posted a video showing a big scar over her eyes, and also under her eyes is swollen.
Alicia Brown is her name, soon to be ex-wife of media personality Big Tigger. We know him from 106 and Park, of course, and his popular radio show, The Big Tigger Morning Show out of Atlanta. He's been consistent. He stays out of the headlines for the most part, which is why nobody saw this coming. Alicia
She posted that on her social media, and she showed like she had a black eye, a scar over her right eye.
Brown with this disturbing video, crying with the caption, quote, "Someone asked my husband why my face happened."
People are on the fence when it comes to Alicia's allegations because she has a lot of history. If you didn't know, there's something that happens with her young toddler where she left the child in the car for about 8 hours to go play game ball and things like that.
Brown, she was arrested for leaving her 4-year-old daughter, Alea, in a car.
And now they digging all in the lady background, child. And we was talking about this earlier. Two things can be true at the same time. She was a trash mother to her other children. She was a trash person. She's done trash things to other people, but he still allegedly put his hands on her. So two things can be true.
Are unattended for 8 hours while inside a Baltimore area casino. Hey, Alicia, this is Justin Carter from the Shade Room. I spoke to Brown this week, who declined an on-camera interview, but she did admit she did leave her baby in the casino parking lot because
Hell no, not she admitted. Why she admitted? What she had said?
she says she suffered a miscarriage that day. She said that she was not in her right mind at the time and said, quote, I was in a state of shock. So do you know where your daughter is? Brown told me that she has no idea where her daughter is. She says that she was
Lord, she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Placed in a foster home, accusing her father, Darrell Williams, of abusing her. She shared a number of court documents with me indicating her dismay with the Baltimore County judge handling the custody case while all of this was playing out. Now, as for Big Tigger,
oh no, now she don't know where the daughter at, and the daughter might be in foster care, Lord.
We called and left messages requesting comment about the video that his wife posted. He did not immediately respond to us, but we did reach out to Odyssey, the broadcasting company behind the Big Tigger morning show. The company
that was messy. Not you reached out to the broadcasting company, Lord. You got the man fired.
Told me, quote, we are aware of a situation involving Big Tigger. We have no further comment at this time. Of course.
Oh, Lord, not you reached out to his job, Lord. Why you do that? Why'd you do that? You didn't have to reach out to the man's job. Anyway, right after this, and we just going down a rabbit hole. I know a bunch of y'all already know a bunch of this, but it is what it is. Right after this, Big Tigger actually came forward with a statement. And in his statement, he apologized to his co-host, he apologized to his listeners, and he apologized to not his wife, but he apologized, okay? And here is what he said. Hold on. Is this it? This ain't it. Hold on. Trying to find the apology video. Is it on V103? Here it is, right here. It is the apology. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer under section 107. Yada, 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 yada. It's still on his channel, on his page. It's on the Big Tigger Show on Instagram. You said he should have stayed with Rudy, or Rudy might not have wanted him.
Atlanta, I'm extremely privileged to be here this morning, back at work. Over the past several days, there's been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life.
You're right. Copyright disclaimer on section 107. The Copyright Act allowance is made for what? Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching.
I understand this can happen being a public person. I've been doing radio now 32 years and television for 29. I appreciate first and foremost the support and concern that so many people have shown. I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false.
Tigger said he ain't do it.
Untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues.
Interesting that he would say this on the radio. Look, why you bring Francesca up? I get it. The wife was alleging that and suspected that, but to me, that was that protest was a little too much to me. But I don't know. Who am I?
I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week.
Now he apologizing to Francesca after his wife accused him of beating her. He apologized to Francesca and not the wife and the wife family and his stepson and his children. He apologized to Francesca.
I hope you accept my apology. Out of respect for everyone involved, I ask for grace, privacy, and restraint as my family navigates this difficult moment. For more than 30 years, I've had the privilege of serving this in many communities through music, entertainment, and connection. I remain grateful for the trust so many of you have placed in me throughout that journey, and I intend to continue living and leading in that manner, worthy of.
Yeah. He said all of that, and then a few days later stepped down after more evidence and more video footage and more stuff came out. And as someone in the comment section said, Francesca is now suing. Hold on. Francesca is now suing Big Tigger's wife and claiming that, you know, it's defamation. Now, it's interesting that she's now filing this lawsuit because did she lose her job? Did she lose some sponsorships? Did she lose some money? What did she lose and why is she suing and how is this defamation? Because the wife is alleging something that, you know, she might can prove with some text messages. We don't know what's going on, okay? But according to TMZ, Big Tigger radio co-host sues his wife over cheating claims. And it says, according to court documents obtained by TMZ, Amaker filed a defamation lawsuit against Alicia Brown, claiming she lied about her on social media by posting the Emmy Award-winning journalist. Okay, Francesca is an Emmy Award-winning journalist. Had an affair with Big Tigger that helped destroy their marriage. Well, somebody had it. It might not have been you, but it was somebody. Amaker insists her relationship with the radio host has always been strictly professional and claims Brown's post labeling her a homewrecker unleashed a wave of online hate, which damaged her reputation, cost her business opportunities, and forced her to hire a crisis management team. She is seeking unspecified damages. Now, as you know, the lawsuit comes as Big Tigger, whose real name is Darian Morgan, continues to face domestic battery charges and child cruelty charges stemming from an alleged altercation with May at the Sandy Springs home. There is his mugshot. Now, this story just keeps going and going and going. Now, recently, another video has been released, and this other video came from apparently somebody else's phone. Now, Big Tigger, they said Big Tigger legal problems just got messier with newly surfaced video appears to show the radio personality and his estranged wife, Alicia Brown, in another heated physical struggle. And this time they're wrestling over his cell phone. Now, in this scene, the pair grapple on the floor in the midst of a whole bunch of Fashion Nova bags. As the former BET host repeatedly tries to pry the phone from Alicia's hands. Alicia's like, you will get this phone from my cold dead hands, child. Now, we were talking about this earlier, and as someone who has been involved in domestic situations before, this is a couple who is married, right? And I'm not saying what's right, what's wrong. She shouldn't have took the phone, but at the end of the day, the way he acted over this phone, whatever she said, whatever she thought was in this phone was in this phone. I don't know what it was. We can all speculate, but whatever they say he did that shit. Hold on, let's listen.
If you let me go.
Okay, give me back my phone.
Move.
Give me back my phone.
Do not touch me.
Give me back my phone.
Please do not
You
touch
just
me.
said if I get off you, give me back my phone.
Don't
You
touch
just
me.
said give me back my phone.
Get off of me.
Give me back my phone.
He did
Give
it
me back
again,
my
y'all. I know y'all say that she wrong, she had the phone, she crazy, she that. But did y'all not just see that man tackle her? Did y'all not just see that man tackle? He tackled her. Look, they walking.
If I get off you, give me back my phone.
Don't
You
touch
just
me.
said give me back my phone.
Get off of
Give
me.
me back my phone.
Get off of
Give
me.
me back
I
my
don't
phone.
know if he
What
fell
do you
down,
need
but
for?
he
Get off.
it looked
What
like
do
he
you need
tackled
for?
her. To me.
Get off of me. Please get off of me.
Susie, give me my phone.
Please get off
It's
of me.
my phone.
Please get off of me.
Registered in my name.
Please get off of me.
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my earring in my ear.
Sorry.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me.
can stay right on the floor.
You're a man.
I'm not manhandling.
Right there. Stop. Both of you.
I don't care. She can just give me my phone. She can just
She's
give me my
literally
phone.
I don't want to here.
She can just give me my phone.
Okay, but stop right now.
Phone.
Tigger,
And then why is he arguing? Why is he arguing with a 12-year-old, 14-year-old, however old the little boy is? Whatever was in that phone, child, whatever, child, why he didn't just leave? Why? Let her have the phone. You said she fell down to keep him from getting his property. Well, it's her property too. They married. All they this mutual property. They in the same house. They are married. They are man and wife. Her phone is his phone. What is you talking about? This is not no boyfriend girlfriend situation. You said she was doing too much. She was, but he was too. He was too. I do not think this is real. What you think it is, fake? What you think this a skit? She should not have had his phone, period. Okay. Well, I'm just saying this is a married couple. I don't know. Y'all can think how y'all want to think. I don't know. I just feel like it's bad on both ends. Two things can be true at the same time. She crazy as shit and he crazy as shit too for being with her. You got to give him the side eye as well because he chose this person to marry, okay, to walk down the aisle with, to reproduce with. He chose her, okay? She ain't trick him. She ain't do nothing. This woman already had 2 kids by 2 or 3 kids. I don't know how many kids she got by 2 or 3 other different men. You chose to be with her. You chose to wipe her up, and now this is the results of your choices.
do you not see all them crop?
Why did you do I'm not doing that.
Yes,
She
you did.
dropped. She dropped. She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her. I just want
Bro.
my phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna
I'm
give
not
you.
on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
If I was anybody.
To me, it's and you're right. All this fussing and tussling is not normal, and it's not the first time, and it's probably not the second time, and it's probably not the third time. I know a lot of y'all looking at this with fresh eyes, like, oh, this happened. She's crazy. This is the first time it happened. No, this probably happens all the time. Then you got the little boy back there, Mr. Tigger. Mr. Tigger, get off her, Mr. Tigger. This is your stepson calling you Mr. Tigger. Y'all live in the same house for years, and you got the little boy calling you Mr. Tigger. What the hell? Yes, child, he stepped on the lady. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, whatever is in that phone, okay? Whatever is in that phone was going to ruin his reputation way more than him being accused of domestic violence. Think about it. Think about it now. Whatever was in this phone was going to be worse than him going to jail for domestic violence.
She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna give
I'm
you.
not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
See, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
Give me my phone.
Bro, just get over her. You can buy a new phone. Mr. Tigger! Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
Mr. Tigger, Mr. Tigger, get off of her now. And as you saw before, they was arguing downstairs. So y'all have seen 2 incidents of them arguing. They was arguing downstairs. They was arguing upstairs. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know if there's 2 different days, if it's the same day, if it's a week apart. At some point, they got back together after the first argument. Okay, they got back together after this phone incident. Now they arguing downstairs, and then she hit her face, and now she got a black eye. So at what point after the first argument or the first incident did the second incident happen? And then there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know. Pray for Mr. Tigger, okay? Pray for Mr. Tigger. He still got to go through the court process. He's still been accused of domestic violence and child endangerment. I don't know if the receipts prove that he did what they say he did, but he still has to face a judge and all of that stuff to go through it. Now, let's start with Alicia Brown. Alicia Brown in trouble too. Alicia Brown is in trouble too, child. The lady was driving around earlier yesterday, whenever she was driving around, and now Alicia Brown, hold on, let me do this. She been locked up. This right here need to be a Tubi movie, a Lifetime movie or something. This is worse than a polygamist, child. I don't know what's going on. Big Tigger's wife got a mugshot now, child. Big Tigger got a mugshot. Now his wife got a mugshot. Alicia was arrested. There go Alicia, child. Child. Wait a minute. There go Alicia, child. Big Tigger's wife was arrested. Now, I don't even know where to start. Alicia Brown, the wife of Big Tigger, was arrested after she was picked up on warrants related to a kidnapping of her now teenage daughter. Now, Hart County Sheriff's Department deputies tracked down Brown's SUV Monday night after receiving a "be on the lookout" a bolo tied to outstanding kidnapping warrants out of Maryland. It's crazy. Why they have a bolo now as opposed to last week? Somebody told. It might have been Tigger. Who knows? But somebody told. Anyway, authorities say Brown was arrested without incident during a felony traffic stop on Interstate 85. A felony traffic stop. That sounds like she was already running. But somebody said it was a high speed chase. So a felony traffic stop. I don't know what that means. Somebody tell me what that means in the chat. Now, you say she looked different? She had her two young children. She had two young children inside the vehicle who were safely recovered. Now, we're told Tigger's child that he shares with Brown was one of the children in the car. Investigators say the Maryland warrant stemmed from a 2019 disappearance of a 10-year-old child in 2019. Brown faces a felony interference with child custody charge in Georgia, and officials say she'll be extradited to Maryland. Now, the arrest marks a new development and what's already been an explosive stretch for Brown. TMZ previously reported Tigger was arrested last month on aggravated battery and cruelty to children. Ring camera footage surfaced that appeared to show Tigger, real name Darian Morgan, physically assaulting Brown during a confrontation. Brown was later granted a temporary protective order against Tigger, claiming she suffered an eye injury during the incident that required stitches at the hospital. And she was given temporary custody of the minor children and exclusive use of the family home. Tigger had to move out, child. Now, later, TMZ then published the other footage I showed you that showed Brown and Tigger wrestling over his cell phone during another heated confrontation. And now, Brown is in jail. And in addition to being in jail, she's being sued by Tigger's co-host for defamation. Now, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. I don't know where to go with this, but that's a whole lot. She looks different. She does look different. There she was in 2025 on the red carpet of the BET Awards with Big Tigger. There she was right there from her. I guess that was from her cell phone or something. And there is Tigger's mugshot. So now they both got mugshots. And watch, they both gonna be back together looking crazy. Watch. This is what happens sometimes. They both gonna be back together. I don't know. But in this mugshot, she still got that scar over her eye. There go a scar over her what is that, her left eye? Where she hit her eye in the door. So there's that. Now a lot of people have been questioning the case surrounding her and her daughter. The daughter is now 17, 18 years old. And she was saying again on TMZ, she didn't know where the daughter was, and the daughter might have been in foster care, yada, yada, yada. The daughter probably living on her own. So we don't know where the daughter is. And the apparently the father was pressing charges because he had won custody of the daughter, and she never turned the daughter over to the father. Instead, she moved away with the daughter, and the father could never find the daughter or locate the daughter. So people were assuming that the daughter had been unalived, but apparently she has not. She's still somewhere. They just don't know where she is. Is she in foster care? Does a family member have her? Where is she? So they're in the process of looking for her now. And somebody said she named her younger daughter the same name as the oldest daughter. Lord, that is too much. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. So the husband has spoken. Hold on. Here is the husband on Instagram. The husband has said something. Alicia Brown husband. You said I would change my name from Tigger to something else. He need to go and start using his real name, child, because right now don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear about Big Tigger. Now what is the thing? Oh, here it is right here. Shout out to NeNe Brown. NeNe Brown talked to the father of the child recently. And here is what the father said on NeNe Brown's show, Nina and Joe. Hold on.
To bring Darrell Williams on, as we've been talking about him all day, Joe Claire. He is the father of Alicia Brown, who of course has been missing for the last 7 years. What happened when you got the call last night? Because of course you weren't expecting it. You got a call from the detective, and what did they say to you?
When I got the call, he just basically told me that they had her in custody.
Wow.
And you got a phone call because they had her in custody because of your case, correct?
Yes.
Alicia Brown was taken in on outstanding kidnapping-related warrants out of...
You said, who is NeNe and Joe? I don't know where the NeNe and Joe after show is or what city it's in. However, I do know NeNe Brown used to be the producer of the Frank Ski Morning Show back in the day. Yeah, she used to be on V103. That's who NeNe Brown is. Now she has her own show on another network. Hold on.
Maryland and by the Fulton County Sheriff's Office on felony charges of interference with child custody. Was Alicia Brown in the car with Alicia when she was arrested last night?
So they haven't located Alicia yet. They're still, searching and doing the investigation there.
Do you have confidence that Alicia physically is okay?
No, she's alive. She's definitely alive. I can confirm that. I've always...
See, the dad say she alive somewhere. She was 10 years old in 2000. What did you say? 2009, 2019, 2020, 2019. So 2019. I can't add. She was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. She should be about 17 years old now in 2026.
Known that. I've always known pretty much what was going on. To be honest with you, I hated it had to be who they have in custody because that's still her mom. And, all of this was for nothing. All of this was for absolutely nothing.
Wow.
I just want to take the time and thank everybody that ever, over this 7-year process, shared the hashtag, Define Alicia Brown, anything that you posted about my daughter. It's really because of you all that I'm at this point.
What do you want your daughter to know when she hears this?
I just hope you understand that no matter who this was, they would have treated this same way. You do not just take a child from another parent and go about like it's okay. This is not okay. This is actually against the law. So in time, I hope you can understand that this is the truth, and I'll still miss you. I can't wait to see you. And I just hope you understand everything that might be going on because I know it's a lot. And I'm sorry that your name is circling around so much for this instead of things that you're actually good at and talented at. But I pray we can just start on a good foot. And I'm waiting, and I'll be here, and I'm willing to go at whatever pace you want to go. I miss my daughter.
My man.
Darrell Williams, I'm so proud of you for just keeping up the good fight. I know there's no other option for you. Please keep us posted. And we are praying for Alia's safe return home very, very soon.
Thanks again for having me. And again, I want to thank everybody for your assistance. Like I said, I wouldn't have gotten this much attention without everyone's help. So I really appreciate it. I'm a little lost for words and kind of disheveled a little bit, but I really appreciate it.
We wanted to bring...
Whew, it's a lot. You said this lady has destroyed lives. Look, it's a lot. We don't know all the sides to everything, but it's a lot. Now, people are coming forward. Ex-boyfriends are coming forward. Everybody's coming forward, child. Peter Thomas even had someone come forward. This is Keenan, the Keenan system. Peter Thomas reposted this video, and Keenan, whoever this is, who is this? Keenan Rich posted this and said that Alicia Brown was the craziest woman he's ever dated. So this is what he said. He said this over on, and Peter reposted this. But hold on, listen to this.
Hey, Keenan.
What's up?
So I know you heard a little bit about this Tigger situation and the allegations. Can you tell me your thoughts and some of your concerns about that?
All I got is 2 words. Alicia Brown. A name I'll never, ever, ever forget. Ever forget, bro. Literally the most, like the craziest woman I've ever dated in my entire life. Damn. How big, first of all, I don't know how Big Tigger married her, but I don't know how you got to that point. But bruh, this lady was crazy, man. I'm talking about when I first met her some years ago, she was cool. You know what I mean? Like, she had things going on business-wise. I think she worked for somebody, city councilman or something like that. And I had my own business and things going on in Baltimore where we met. And, you know, she reached out to me trying to connect and how we could kind of intertwine. So then we wind up, you know, seeing each other a little bit. And then like things just turned for the worse, bro. Like this lady, if you did or said anything that she ain't like or she ain't agree with, I'm talking about she was one of them people who took things to the fullest extent. Literally try to.
Somebody asked, is this another baby daddy? No, this is not another baby daddy. This is just a gentleman who says that he had an experience with her. I guess people coming out the woodwork to say she was crazy to them too, I guess.
Get my juice bar. I used to own a juice bar in Baltimore. Try to get that shut down. Reached out to the owners of the actual building that I was leasing. Also, I was the brand and marketing manager for DTLR Inc. And like she literally, it's just crazy. I'm trying to think of everything, bro. She literally contacted HR, said that I recorded a video having sex with her in the company. Wild stuff, bro. It's crazy. And you know, I believe the company knew that she was like lying or whatever. Because I told them everything and they knew who I was and they know my character, you know. But bruh, this lady was insane. I never met a crazier woman than Alicia Brown. Big Tigger, man. I feel you, bro. And whoever watching this, please do not. She's the reason. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. She is the reason I don't believe no woman who cried to me. I will look at you dead in your face and say, are you done? Because she's that type of woman who'll lie. I remember one time also, bro, outside of trying to get.
I agree with you, Nigel. There's 2 sides to the story. What's your side? You're just telling us what she did. She called your job. She did this. She did that. But why she called your job? What was going on around that time? What was happening? I don't know. I'm not saying that you cheating or you doing something to her would, be reason for her to call your job. But at the same time, like, what was going on with y'all relationship? Tell us more.
Get my business shut down, trying to get me fired from my position over at DTLR, and just reaching out to all of the female friends and exes and things I had. That's another hit story here or there. But she actually, I remember one time, bro, she FaceTimed me, bro. And like, her face was red from like her hitting herself, bro. Like, and she was threatening me to tell that she was going to go to the police and tell them that I put my hands on her. But anybody know I don't put my hands on women. Like, what's the purpose? Like, why?
We don't know you. We don't know what you do.
You get what I'm saying? But, bruh, I went through hell with this woman, man. Alicia Brown. I'm going to say it, Alicia Brown. I'm so traumatized by that name, bruh. And the craziest woman ever. So, Big Tigger, man, I'm going to be praying for you, bruh. If you need me, reach out to me, bro. I got you and I'm ready to, get my input on anything. This ain't for no clout or nothing, bro. It's a black man. I know Big Tigger, knew of him for years. You know what I mean? He actually hosted my 19th birthday party back in the day when I was in college, bro. So like once I seen it and seen the connection, I didn't even know he was married to her. But bro, when I seen all of the videos, I'm like, I gotta say something. bro. This is ridiculous that she even, that he's even going through this, man. It's sick. So Big Tigger, if you and your team, reach out to me. I got the answer to whatever question y'all need from my perspective or whatever way that I can help. But yeah, Alicia Brown, the craziest person that I've ever met in my entire life, bro. Ridiculous.
Wow. Okay. And he said he'll be a witness for the prosecution. What the hell is happening, y'all? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But Peter Thomas posted that, and I just clicked on it, and I just saw the dude's Instagram, and I'm just looking. He even posted. Let me see. Big Tigger's baby mama Alicia, yada yada yada. Has a dark history that is now resurfacing. Okay, I'm just looking at stuff. It's a lot, child. It's a whole lot. But anyway, that was Keenan Rich, who apparently dated Alicia, according to him. Somebody was asking, how did Big Tigger and Keisha Knight pull him? I don't know how they broke up. I can't remember how they broke up. I'm up here looking in the archives to see how they broke up. I remember when they announced they were together, but I don't remember when they broke up. It's alleged that he didn't want kids or something. That's allegedly, but that was back then. So apparently, once he turned 50, he wanted some. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. You said it's what? Why did these men want her? So why date her if she crazy? Why not break it off when they first saw signs? He looked thirsty. Listen, I don't know. I'm just here. That's what the people were saying in the comment section on Peter's page when he posted it. Let me see what they said. Let's look at the comments, child. Let's look at the comments. Hold on. So Peter reposted this. Look at Freddie being messy in the comments. Talk about why didn't you tag him? Hey, Ellison Kendrick had tagged me in it. Okay. Peter, I already sent it to my DMs. Yeah. It sounds like Alicia Brown qualifies for the leading role in a Lifetime movie. What did he do to make her want to do all of that to him? Is this a male's version of the Me Too movement? Why is he just now going public about her? Ooh, good question. All I gotta say is Keisha Knight Pulliam wouldn't have done that. You don't know what Keisha Knight Pulliam wouldn't have done. Ask Ed Hartwell about Keisha Knight Pulliam, allegedly. Said there needs to be a surviving Alicia Brown documentary. Oh Lord. So again, we don't know what the issue is. We don't know why she kept her daughter away from her father. She claims with the Shade Room that she has paperwork that the father was abusive. We don't know. All we know is this woman has been through a series of traumatic experiences, clearly. And there are men involved that were traumatic as well. Because look at how Big Tigger was acting. It was nothing about that seemed adult like to me. Like even him fighting over that phone. Give me my 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 phone. No. And when they was in the basement, when he, was grabbing her by the back from the back, like there's two people involved in this. I don't think neither one of them is innocent, one more than the other. So anyway, enough of that. Speaking of Peter Thomas, like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video. You said that man looked like Chicken Run. It's his phone. Why did she take it? I don't know why she took it. You need to ask. I don't know why she took it. Why did he fight her for it? Why? I don't know. Come on, ATLien, knock on her door and ask her what she did, what she had did. Okay, I'm gonna go see what she had did, child. Anyway, speaking of Peter Thomas, Peter is out. Peter is free. Peter is outside, y'all. Peter is doing the dang thing. Y'all remember when Peter was on my show about a month or two or three ago? He was in a halfway house. Okay. Apparently, unfortunately, they said that I had got. They said Peter said somebody said that Peter had got some extra time on his books because of his interview with me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. He had got his phone taken. He had got like a 2 weeks added to his time. Anyway, he's out now. Okay. He's out of the halfway house. He's out of jail. He's out in the club. Okay. And Peter says, new chapter, new life, fourth quarter, less in front of me, working on leaving a legacy behind. He said, new photos shot at the new and recreated Bar Idol South Beach. So Peter said he got a new restaurant, child. Peter is outside. He got a new restaurant. It is designed. It looked just like One Society that was out in off of Singleton Road, child. It look good. You know, one thing Peter know how to do is interior decorate and design a bar. That's one thing he know how to do. Now, will he be paying his employees? We definitely hope so. And Peter is still with his girlfriend. Remember the girlfriend that was on the We in Miami podcast that they ambushed with another girl? Y'all remember her, Alex? Peter still with Alex. Peter said, look, I got me a woman. He got out of jail. He got him a woman. He said Peter and his daughter. He got him a woman. He got him a new bar and everything. Let me go see what this Bar Idol doing over here. Okay, Bar Idol South Beach, where Miami comes to play. 758 Washington Avenue. Child, they already open, child. They got people in there. They got 6 pictures. Let me see what the pictures are. They got 6 pictures. I wonder how long they been open. They got black people there and white people there. 2-for-1 shots until midnight. Okay. 2-for-1 shots until midnight. Okay. All right. 758 Washington Avenue. Y'all, if y'all in Miami, go check it out for me and let me know what it's looking like. If y'all in Miami, let me know what it's looking like. Bar Idol. That's Peter's new bar. Shout out to Peter Thomas. So Peter is free. In addition to Peter being free. Wait a minute, he got a party already? What did it say? He got a party already? This was 4 hours ago. One Society R&B Saturday kicks off this Saturday, July 11th. Come and have a cocktail at South Beach Sexiest Bar and Lounge with amazing food and drinks. Hosted by celebrity guests, Ladies Love R&B. Attire Cocktail Chic, 758 Washington Avenue, Miami Beach. Yes, Peter, I already got the party going this Friday like he never left. Back like he never left. Look, got the artwork and everything. It looked just like One Society a little bit. Them chairs, he might have used the same chairs. Who knows? It looked nice. He got the same picture. You know, we done seen them black and white pictures. Oh, Peter. Okay. All right, Peter. Look at that. It do look like it look a little bit like the other bar, don't it, y'all? Y'all remember we had my birthday party there last year. Look at that. You said he just should create a catering. He upgraded to South Beach. He upgraded to South Beach, honey. He ain't in Norcross no more. He out there in South Beach. Okay, I'm gonna go see what's going on over there. Y'all need to go see too. Anyway, y'all know Peter is also, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. Peter is also preparing for a new show. I talked to him earlier and he did say that in addition to the Todd show, he's actually thinking about starting another show, like a Road to Redemption type show, getting out of prison type show. So like, remember when T.I. got out of prison and they followed him from the day he got out of prison and they documented it and they saw everything he did to rebuild his life. So he is, I guess, wanting to produce or, get someone to produce that type of show in addition to the ex-husband show with Todd. So there is that. Shout out to Peter Thomas, because one thing you can't do about Peter with Peter is stop him, child. He's still doing his dang thing. You said I gotta go and give you a review. Okay, I will. I will. Is Bar 1 open? Nope, it's not, child. But Bar Idol is. Okay. Bar Idol is the new Bar 1. So there is that. Moving on. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Now, speaking of Cynthia, speaking of Peter, let's move on to Cynthia Bailey. Now, Cynthia Bailey has gone on to the interview scene. She's on a promo tour. She has hit up, Andy's favorite Caucasian gay bloggers over there. And Cynthia Bailey had a lot to say about the reunion. So we're going to look at what Cynthia Bailey had to say. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, here it is right here. Cynthia Bailey talks wanting to bring NeNe back, the plot and scheme on K What's-Her-Face, and the friendship between Porsha and Shamea. Now let's see if it's going to play. Hold on. Let's see.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go with Blueberry. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go with Blueberry because that's one.
Yeah, I know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use, fair use, fair use. We looking.
One of my favorites. All right.
All right, this is a fun question.
That which RHOA OG would you bring back to the franchise?
Okay. All right,
if you could bring back one Atlanta OG to the show, who would it be and why?
Oh, wow. You know what? I would have to say NeNe because she started before me, but she brought me in. Like season 3.
Yeah. So you'd like to bring her back in.
Yeah, let me bring home back in.
Yeah.
She brought.
Oh, look at that. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She popped up a little bit with the Ultimate Road Trip, right?
She did. And I can't wait for you guys to see that. Like, she was definitely given all of her well-deserved flowers.
Yeah.
I had my little 50 Cent moment there. It was good. It was really like a trip down memory lane and, all of the things celebrating 20 years of Housewives. I can't even believe it's been 20 years.
20 years is wild. Did it feel like no time had passed with NeNe? Is she still bringing that iconic NeNe energy?
Oh, are you kidding me? Of course she is.
Yeah.
Of course she is. Okay.
You right. NeNe is always the answer. Like, which OG would y'all bring back? Put it in the chat. Which OG? OG meaning season 1. Okay, season 1. There aren't that many OGs in season 1. Okay, there's NeNe, there's Kim, there's Deshaun, there's Lisa Wu, and there's Sheree Whitfield. Season 1, which OG would you bring back? And the answer always NeNe, child.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see this.
All right. So
that's okay. Do I need to put it back? Y'all got way too excited for this one.
You chose what you chose.
I know that's a bad one.
Well, it is a curious one because do you feel people are actually plotting against Kay?
Oh Lord, who is plotting against K What's-Her-Face? It's going to be interesting to hear what Cynthia's answer is. Candy is not an OG, Anthony, and you know that Candy was not on season 1. Candy is not an OG.
I do not feel like people are actually plotting against Kay. And I guess like when you say plot and scheme, like those words are very intentional and strong. So I don't know if Kay is for everyone, but
we know Kay ain't for everyone. We know K What's-Her-Face is not for everyone. And basically, Cynthia kind of like calling her crazy without calling her crazy. Where is the plot? We've been looking for this plot since episode 2 when she was crying about them damn oysters. Where is the plot?
I don't know of a plot in a scheme per se.
Because when we were chatting with Drew was saying it's either the voices in Kay's head or Shamea who's putting that in Kay's ear. Do you think someone is feeding her bad information?
Oh God! Look at their faces, child. Look at their faces. I don't know. I try not to be this way, but y'all know how I am. It don't matter. I just feel a ways. I just feel a way. Why is the white gays all in the black women's business? I gotta laugh at myself just for saying that. But why is the white gays all in the black women's business? I'm just saying they all in the black women's business. They be talking about the black women's hair. They be talking about the black women's outfits. They be talking about the black women's drama. I'm just saying, why is you all in the black women's business?
Is it just, or is she just in her head? Like who is telling her this?
Okay, well I know she's reacting to something. I don't think she just made it up.
Okay.
And I don't want to ever invalidate her, feelings to even put that out there.
Right.
However, I'm not privy to it. But
we still don't know about no plot. Okay, there goes Cynthia with the finger. Okay, now what else is going on? We do not know about no plot.
Let me just say this as a friend of the show. Now I'm not at every scene. I could have missed something. Something could not have come across my desk. But from what I know from the ladies that I've been around, I know nothing of a plot and a scheme, but I really am excited to get to the bottom of it.
Oh no, you didn't say the F6, the page 6 F word. No, 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 no. Don't me like that. Sierra Cuddy, you know they already on me, child. Hold on.
Let's pick another
All
pastry.
right.
So they still eating cookies in front of the green screen. Let's see what's the next question.
All right, let's see. Okay, so this one, love a cherry on top moment.
Okay, let's see if you love this question.
Uh-oh. You ain't say that right. Go ahead.
Look at it. Listen, Cynthia love a finger, don't she? She love pointing her finger in somebody's face. Look at her. Finger.
Do you think Portia's comment about the oysters was actually a dig at K. Michelle?
Oh Lord, not the oyster comments. Now, like, you don't feel ways that they asking them these questions. Like, I don't know. It's just making us look bad as people. Like, why is they asking the black women? Do you think K what's her face coochie stank? And you think they was dragging her for her stank coochie?
Okay, Porsha, I'm like clean checking it. Your face ain't right.
That vagina is clean.
God, this is the lowest of the low.
This one might be a little tense.
You think it was just a coincidence?
It was just a coincidence.
Okay, and why do we think that? Because Kay very much thinks.
Why do we think it was a coincidence? Were they really talking about her vagina? Was it a coincidence? Was it a coinkydink?
It was about whatever those reports or rumors were about her special parts from back in the day. Like, she is convinced, like fully convinced. Why do you think it was just a coincidence?
Okay.
Why do you think that, she's convinced that they were talking about her vagina? They don't want to say the word. She's convinced that they were talking about the way she smells, okay? But why do you think she's convinced of that?
Okay, so first of all, if it was like something that was set up, Porsha would have had to have known that I was gonna order oysters.
Well, I mean, but here's the thing. Production could have told Porsha, we got oysters coming out. Like, what did you say, Cynthia? She didn't know you were gonna order oysters, but once they came out, we know what the gag was. Okay.
I'm the only one that did. I felt like if they were gonna set up a moment, they would have ordered oysters.
Oh.
Like I'm about to order oysters.
But they don't have to set up the moment in order for it to be a moment. Okay, it could have been anything. She could have brought out a fish platter, so salmon, and could have said, this fish smells fishy. It could have been anything.
After we leave here, like I love oysters. Everyone, oysters and sushi, that's my thing. So I feel like in that moment, it didn't feel like that. And then when it did come up,
Lord, she's stuttering. She is stuttering. You said, why are we looking at these clips? Because we can, because that's where Cynthia went to talk to. She went over there, and we're going to look at it because Cynthia went over there. You said Cynthia is the best example of black don't crack. She look good now. She look good. Look, now that her now that Cynthia's fillers have settled, Cynthia looks amazing. But for a while, Cynthia was walking around with a puffy face, honey. She looked like T.S. Manhands in the face a little bit with the puffy cheeks now. But when they settle, Cynthia looks amazing.
even though I never thought about it that way, but after watching it back with you guys, if it was like any kind of shade, like Kelly had literally just shaded Porsha's coochie, calling it a Fritos Hot Pocket.
Oh Lord, not. See what I mean? Like how this is kind of like cringy. Like she's sitting there talking to two gay men about Porsha's coochie. Like, what is this where we have sunk to? Oh, this is a 60-year-old woman. Like, what the hell?
Oh my God, yes.
Bitch, you tried to scissor me! Are you insane? Who tried to scissor you? Okay. Hot chili cheese Fritos. I don't want to scissor you.
If it was going to be that, like, I don't feel like any of that was ever directed to Kay.
Right.
Even if it was, well, I know I didn't feel like the Porsha thing was.
She's stuttering a little bit. Cynthia's stuttering a little bit. Let me go back. She's stuttering.
Even if it was, well, I know I didn't feel like the Porsha thing was directed to anyone.
Right.
But if we were going to try to figure that out and try to figure out, is it or could it have been or whatever, I felt like that shade would have probably gone to Kelly because Kelly had just shaded Porsha.
Right.
That's true.
I mean, oh Lord, if we was gonna shade anybody's coochie, it would have been Kelly's coochie because Kelly had said that Porsha's coochie was like Cheetos. Like, what the hell is happening here?
Not to take teams, but I kind of feel like Porsha came in with pure intentions when it came to Kay Michelle.
I feel like she did too. And I will say that when we first heard about Kay coming onto the show, like, I was like, oh my God, we're getting Kay Michelle. And she was excited. I was excited. Like,
Right. The last thing we want to talk about is Kay, what's her face's hot pocket, child. We don't want to talk about Portia's hot pocket. We don't need to talk about nobody's hot pocket. Who cares what your hot pocket is doing over there?
We really wanted, I wanted to really make sure that Kate felt comfortable with the group. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, although she's been on a reality show, she's never done Housewives, and it's a very different format.
Yeah.
So with that said, I always want the new girls to feel comfortable. And
I mean, okay, Cynthia, whatever. And no shade, just look at Cynthia's face is tight, honey. It is not moving. She looks amazing. She looks good. She looks like Cynthia circa 2000, okay? Which is amazing, but she ain't got no nan lines. She ain't got no forehead wrinkles. She can't squint. She can barely smile. I live for the Botox and the fillers now, but I'm just saying, Cynthia, she's very smooth, okay? Let's see the next one.
all right, let me see what the raspberries are giving.
Ooh. Okay.
Cynthia got no smile lines. Cynthia got nothing.
So, what are your thoughts of Angela alleging that Shamea is unfaithful to her husband?
Oh, I knew that quite. Okay, let me put that one back. Where is it?
I'm so tired. What was the question? Hold on, let me go back. What are your thoughts on Angela claiming Shamea is unfaithful to her husband? And there go another question about somebody else's hot pocket. Why does Angela care so much about what Shamea is doing with her hot pocket? Okay, if she cheating on her husband, let her cheat on her husband. Are you cheating on Charles? What is Charles? Who Charles cheating with? We need to know that. Like, why you worry about what's going on with Shamea? Angela's doing way too much. Let me see if Cynthia gonna call Angela out, or if she's still gonna be a go naked hair spokesperson.
Thoughts of Angela alleging that Shamea is unfaithful to her husband?
Oh, I knew that quite. Okay, let me put that one back. Where is it?
You can't take a sip.
I don't want to touch that. I can what? I can take a sip?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to touch that one, but what I will do is take a good sip of this tea.
There we go. I know, kind of like Porsha.
I'm with you. We all could use a little tighten up, a little nip tuck, a little all of the above. I don't want none, no, but if that's your thing, get you some.
Ran to the bathroom during that.
Oh yeah, where's the bathroom?
Oh, I'm going to the bathroom. She is pleading the fifth.
That was so smart of her to know that.
Yeah, I love that she did that actually.
Wait a minute. What I'm missing something. What she loving?
That she did that actually.
It kind of like gave me hope for the future.
Yeah.
For Shamea's potential reconciliation with Porsha.
But then do tell us about Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Scotland, it all goes to hell. But I will say, up until when we got to Scotland, I felt like from what I was seeing, they were able to really navigate like a kind of cordial relationship.
Okay.
Oh, so she's saying when Porsha got up and left, she liked it. Oh, well, Porsha didn't want to be. Well, Porsha, listen, we already know Porsha is the queen. Porsha, whatever Porsha says goes. And Porsha was like, and go. And she got up and left.
And, as someone who's been on the show for so long, like I've been in that position where you're on the outs with a good friend, like, like NeNe and all of them. So it's tough. But you still, you work with these people, so you still have to see them in real life. You get mad at somebody, they don't like you, you don't have to see them anymore. But, you make it through. And it's not easy. So my heart really goes out to both of them because it's a very uncomfortable situation. But I think they've been doing good. Well, they were until we got to Scotland, child.
Okay.
Why won't anybody call Angela out for lying? I just want to know, why won't anyone? What is y'all? Are y'all scared of Angela? What? Y'all scared of? They call her Bigfoot. I don't think she big feet. I don't know. Cynthia said she got big feet too. So there's that. But y'all scared of Angela? What's going on? You said the white gaze so below base. Oh Lord. Bravo changed slot of a lot of women on Real Housewives of Atlanta. NeNe Leakes is irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. Okay. I'm too through with Angela. Okay, now let's also talk about this, okay? Because I had got this notification while I was live earlier about Kay What's-Her-Face unfollowing Shamea. And it's like, why Kay What's-Her-Face had unfollowed Shamea? I don't know, and I don't care, but apparently they unfollowed each other. Hold on. First, Kay What's-Her-Face, it was announced that Kay What's-Her-Face had unfollowed Shamea. This was 6 hours ago. How do y'all know when people unfollow somebody? Did they publicly go in their stories and go, hey y'all, I just unfollowed Shamea or whatever? Do y'all constantly check like every 5 minutes or something to see if these two people are still following each other? I'm just trying to figure out, like, Like, how do you know that she unfollowed her today? Like, do y'all get notifications? Is there a notification of that or something? I don't know. But anyway, the blog said that K What's-Her-Face was no longer following Shamea. Okay, that's what the blog said. And then the blog said that Shamea unfollowed K What's-Her-Face back. Okay, that's what they said. So I'm trying to. So what y'all had did? Like, did y'all like? Was there a notification when Shamea unfollowed her back, or did you just keep checking to see, to make sure? I went in her DMs and said, "Hey, K Michelle's not following you," and then she did it. Like, I don't know. He said people with no lives check every day. Did they check every hour? Because I'm just trying to figure out how they be knowing. Anyway, let me see what Andy has said about the reunion. Honey. Andy has said something about the reunion earlier. Andy speaks on the season 17 reunion. Hold on, let me see what he said. How I go? Hold on.
We shot the Atlanta reunion.
Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. So here is Andy Cohen on his Andy Cohen show. I guess this is his radio show, recorded by Bravo Bree on IG. Shout out to Bravo Bree. And here it is.
During the break, John, it reminded me of Atlanta reunions of the past. It was Porsha and I were sitting there because Angela, she just will sit there. She just doesn't stop reading people. And like
Angela, he just sounds so messy. Just so messy. See how his voice just went low? And Angela just over there reading people, child. And it's the same thing I said about the two white gays asking Cynthia all these questions. I feel the same way about Andy. No shade, but I do. But Andy just sitting there getting his rocks off on watching these ladies fight. Black, white, purple, red, yellow. It's just interesting. But hold on. Here's what Andy said.
During the break, John, it reminded me of Atlanta reunions of the past. It was Porsha and I were sitting there because Angela, she just will sit there. She just doesn't stop reading people. And like, she was getting into it with Kelly and then with Shamea, and they're going back and forth and back and forth.
She was just getting into it with everybody. And Angela trying to keep that chick. Angela was fighting everybody. Angela just don't stop. She's just reading everybody. She's reading Shamea. She's reading Kelly. She's reading Picky. She's reading Porsha. Did she read Porsha? Probably not. But Angela just read everybody.
And what I said to the group is, I go, here's the problem. Y'all just keep reading each other. There's no stop to the reading. I go,
there's no stop to the reading. Everybody's just reading. They're just reading. They're just throwing shade. They're talking about funky vaginas and leaky booties. They just throwing shade at everybody.
At some point, you have to end with your final best read. You have to be like, okay, this was my best and final read, and I'm going to leave it there, and now I'm going to be quiet. But they just keep going. But Porsha and I were sitting there giggling.
So I guess Porsha didn't have a job to do. Porsha and I was sitting there giggling. What, is Porsha the boss too? Is Porsha the co-host of the reunion? You said, do you not like Andy? I don't dislike him and I don't like him. He ain't my favorite person, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, what was Porsha? She said Porsha and I was just sitting there giggling. What was Porsha's contribution to it? Was she the one? She was the puppet master?
Listening. It was best and final read, and I'm going to leave it there, and now I'm going to be quiet. But they just keep going. But Porsha and I were sitting there giggling, listening. It was like, I just haven't giggled like that. I remember giggling with NeNe when at Phaedra in years back.
Oh, look at him bringing up NeNe's name. Remember when he said that he would never bring up NeNe's name again? Look at him speaking NeNe's name. That's so nice, Andy. Even though you wouldn't let her come to the finale of the road trip, that is so nice. Okay, maybe all has been forgiven. We don't know. But he said he remembered giggling at with NeNe with Phaedra, honey.
Listening. It was like, I just haven't giggled like that. I remember giggling with NeNe when at Phaedra in years past. And boy, Phaedra was she was energized. I will tell you that. It was
I can't
a
wait.
really good reunion. It was
Not Phaedra was energized. And look, again, all these men, ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait to see. I can't wait for these black women to read each other. I can't wait. I can't wait for them to read each other. I'm sorry, that's just the way my mind goes. I just see them sitting around with popcorn and everything, and then they sitting there. Oh, did you hear what Angela said? Angela said, "Girl, with your nanny sit nose." Child,
I will tell you that. It was
I can't
a
wait.
really good reunion. It was really good. I'm really loving this group. And oh my God, K. Michelle, just unbelievable.
Andy sound like he having a damn orgasm. Oh my God. And oh my God, Kay was her face. Just unbelievable. She was so transparent about her leaking ass and her fucking vagina. Oh my God. It's just so unbelievable.
And oh my God, K. Michelle, just unbelievable.
And scene. Okay. And scene. Do you believe him? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Andy is telling the truth, but this is the greatest reunion ever after such a lackluster season. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Andy Cohen. Put a 5 in the chat if you think it's all BS. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe it's great. Put a 5 in the chat if you don't. And put an 8 in the chat if you don't care. I don't know. Let me see what y'all saying. That's what I was thinking, Michelle. I just didn't want to say it. But the crazy, everybody saying 5. They believe he lying, he gaslight. But see, that's his job. Andy is not gonna tell you the reunion sucks. Do you think Andy would go on his platform? Oh my God, this was the worst reunion ever. They were so tired. Didn't nobody read nobody. And Shamea just sat there and didn't say nothing. And Porsha didn't say nothing. And we trying to get them to say something that did. Like, he's not going to say that. It is his job to hype it up. They want the ratings. Even if, the season sucked, they want the ratings for the reunion because at least they'll know that it's possible that y'all will come back for next season. But yeah, y'all ain't showed up this season, that's for sure. But some people say, I don't care. You said Andy lied. Andy's voice is annoying, child. Andy ain't telling the truth. Child, I guess some of y'all might believe him, though. Don't nobody believe him? I don't see no ones in the group. I don't see none. I see an 8. I don't see no ones. Child. Everybody, y'all don't believe that the reunion was fun? You said 1.5. Okay, Carlos said he got hope. Okay, Carlos said he got hope. Okay, well, I mean, we gonna see. Okay. But meanwhile, we know Shamea, we know K what's her face unfollow Shamea and Shamea unfollow K what's her face. That's all we need to know, child. I don't know. Anyway, let me see. What else we got? I think that's all we got. I think that's all. Somebody want me to talk about Yandy and what's her name? Who is this? Quad. If y'all care. If y'all care, shout out to D over at the Neighborhood Talk. D at the Neighborhood Talk ran into Quad and Yandy over at the Essence Fest, and D asked them a few questions about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and if they would be interested in joining. Now, of course, the answer is yes. Who would turn down that check? But hold on, listen.
But now that Love and Hip Hop is over, if the opportunity presented itself, would you be interested in joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
You know what? I wonder what Quad said, because they cut that. Look at Quad right there. They had cut it. You see that little edited right there. I want to know what Quad said, because Quad would be like, yes.
Of Atlanta.
You know what? I have so many of my friends on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think that it would be an opportunity that I'd absolutely explore. I'm really close with Porsha.
Who her friend? Is it Porsha? Is it Angela? Is it Drew? Who her friend? I don't know. I know Quad and Yandy be hanging tight like that, booty.
They're close with Shamea. Kelly's my girl. Love K. Michelle. Cynthia Bailey, that is my sister.
For sure. Yes.
Like, these are my real friends outside of camera. So it
well, I ain't never seen you hanging out with. These are your real friends. Oh, okay, girl.
would be a natural relationship for sure. But I'm kind of great where I am. Reality TV, it's been almost 20 years for me.
Wow.
So I got 2 movies I'm shooting this year. One of them,
We're both actually
we both got
Oh, Quad said, wait a minute now. I'm not just standing here for decor now. We both are in the movie. I do quiet. We're gonna be quiet too long.
shooting this year. One of them,
We're both actually
we both got casted for a movie together.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. So that is really my focus right now. And the opportunity, if God willing, things come around that circle back to reality TV, I'll certainly explore it.
But now that Love and Hip Hop is
All
over,
right, she will explore it, but who asking? Shout out to D, but did Bravo ask or did D ask on the red carpet? I don't think Bravo's asking. Okay. Anywho, moving on. Like this video, please. I ain't got nothing else to talk about, child. I have nothing else to talk about. If you would like to call in and chime in on some of the topics that we talked about today, please do. Click the link to join. We talked about a lot of things. We went down the rabbit hole with Big Tigger, with Alicia Brown, his estranged wife, with her ex-husband, who's talked about the child that's missing and her new mugshot and her new arrest and all of the new video footages of their fights, and then her ex-boyfriend that came. We went through all of that drama, child. And then we went to Peter Thomas being free and his new restaurant on South Beach, and he's having a party Saturday, R&B Saturdays. Y'all need to go check it out in Miami on South Beach on Washington Road. Then we talked about Jermaine Dupri. We talked about Jermaine Dupri first suing Sony for millions of dollars. It's like 18 million. I can't remember, child. But Jermaine Dupri is suing Sony Music Group. So check that out in the beginning. And apparently they have mismanaged the money and after forensic accounting of his payments, apparently he hasn't been paid all of the royalties that were due to him over the years, over a 30-year span. And we talked about the housewives, child. We talked about the housewives. You said Candy might come back, and for why? Hey, Mickey, how you doing?
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Good. How you doing? Long time no see, friend.
I know. I missed you.
I missed you too.
You look amazing.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Ciao. Now, Yandy.
You want to see Yandy on there?
Hell no. Okay. Yandy was on Love and Hip Hop for like 15 years. Okay. She does not need to be on Bravo. Like Atlanta Housewives is not about to be the new Zeus, where they're just going to keep on bringing on VH1 rejects. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen enough. Okay. Yandy, like you and DC and the baby mamas and all that crap. We do not need that. I promise you, we do not need.
Somebody said no common law wives allowed.
Whole fake wedding on the show, and she pretended to be married and pretended to be engaged. I mean, it was a mess. I remember like old school Love and Hip Hop in New York. I mean, that was something else. And her like arguing with like his baby mamas and stuff. That was crazy. Back in the day when the show actually used to be, interesting. But
hello.
Everybody.
You going out, Mickey? You going out, friend? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. It sounded like your Wi-Fi was messing up or something.
Yeah. But yeah, Yandy girl. Yeah, I mean, I feel. But why would she want to be on a reality show? You did 15 years of it. What more can you give? It's a long time. And Andy, of course you're gonna like say that, the reunion is gonna be amazing. Every season for every show, you say that the reunion is gonna be spicy and they're reading each other down.
He said the season was gonna be the best season ever, remember?
Yeah, and you remember when Porsha said we're back?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like y'all said y'all were back last year for Sweet 16. And that was a complete flop.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, it's just gonna be, Porsha as planned, Porsha and Andy, laughing at everybody, and
Yeah,
she's
Portia
just
sitting back and on the throne. And
on
yeah.
the throne, and she's gonna see all of her minions do all of her dirty work. That's what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And Angela, I don't know. I just feel like Angela, she put a very bad taste in my mouth. She's
Mine
giving
too.
me mean
She really put a
girl.
bad taste in my mouth last season after the whole Phaedra debacle. And then it felt like this season, it's like she had to come with something even bigger. And it's like the whole gunning at Shamea and the Falcons players, Hawks players, George. And it was too much. It was like similar to it was like the same lie with a different person.
Exactly. And it's so easy to build like a reputation on these shows, to be like a liar, or to be like, like we all know Portia's a liar. We all know Phaedra is two-faced, and she's sneaky, and Candy's manipulative. Like it's easy to create like, reputation. So I feel like Angela, you're just coming off as a liar who just gets things out of her ass and, puts it on TV in order to make good TV, which is really, really, I don't know, Angela. Like at first I was liking you, but now I'm like, you just gonna come on
Mhm.
here with all of
And why
your
people say it in the chat, most people are enjoying the season. And I'm like, most people enjoy it on social media. All the clips that are released on social media before the episode ever airs, y'all already talking about it before the episode airs. So when the episode airs, nobody's watching it. So I
No,
don't know if that's a strategy of Bravo or what, but nobody's watching. The live views have gone down drastically. There are below 500,000 people watching on Sunday night when in their heyday it was like almost 4 million. So
Yeah, they keep on coming out with these extended clips, which are literally like 7 minutes, 10 minutes. That's a long, preview. But I will say, I will give it to them though. From the last 3 seasons is good. The last that run between season 13, 14, 15, those were the worst seasons. I mean, they had cousin Courtney and Drew and Sanya and like that was so. And then Candy talking about back child support with Block. I mean, we've been through hell on this show. Like it was really bad the past 3 seasons. So that I
Okay.
will give it to them. It is more entertaining than those last 3 seasons, but it's not like what they're trying to make it up to be. Like this is the second coming of RHOA and like, this is the best season ever. Like no, y'all are dragging it. But we'll see. I mean, we're finally about to see the Scotland episodes, and the reunion is coming up, but we'll see how it
Okay.
goes.
Well, I appreciate you calling in, friend.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a good night.
Shout out to Mickey. I had one more story before I see some more calls in the back, but I got this one more story I forgot to add. Candy throwing shade at Tamar Braxton. Oh. Like I was trying to figure out what the dilly was, yo. Like why well, I know why Candy was throwing shade. Candy throws shade at everybody she got a grudge with. Candy holds a grudge like none other. Okay. And Monica didn't say a word. So people was looking at this clip in the Women in Music event where they had honored Candy and some other people in music. And hold on. Look, they got Anthony Anderson, Brandy, shit, I can't see. Who that is. Mona Scott Young, Candy, Monica, Missy, Tamar. They look like Tyrese. Okay. So Tamar goes and she spoke to Candy. Okay. And when she spoke to Candy, you can see she went over there and spoke to Candy because I mean, it was kind of awkward. Look at Candy's body language. Okay. And so apparently, from the people who were in the room that I spoke to, they called Tamar up because again, she was a celebrity that was in the room, of course. So, everybody's taking pictures, called Tamar up to the stage with everybody else. She's a singer too. She's a part of this group. So, she can't ignore Candy because Candy was one of the people who had been honored, right? So Tamar goes over to speak to Candy. Candy, you can see her snatching her hand back. Candy wasn't trying to hear it. Look at her hand right there. She got it balled up in a fist. Look like it's in a fist, child. And yes, come pick up your clothes. Okay, so Tamar pulled back. Somebody trying to get Tamar. Who is that pulling Tamar off for her? Oh, there goes somebody right there saying, "No, Tamar, don't go over there, girl. Don't go over there." And so then Tamar came back. Her and Monica didn't even look at each other. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Monica looked down, like look at this bitch. Okay, they looking at each other, and they back up, and she take the picture, and the rest is history. Now, the people had already said that, it was some tension in the room. It was a lot of tension in the room. And Candy and her messy ass had to confirm that it was some tension in the room. Because then Candy gonna post this right here to prove that there was some tension in the room. Candy's so messy. Candy posted this right here. This was her outfit that she wore to the event. Candy looks amazing, even with even with her tight face. She looks amazing. Okay. It says giving side eye while keeping it classy. Giving side eye while keeping it classy. And so all her friends up under there know what the deal is. Okay. Everybody know what the deal is and what that meant. Somebody said absolutely. Shamea said absolutely. Tiny said, "Don't play with my sis." Toya said, "I'm crying. You cute though." Now this is all shade because all the people at the beginning, Shamea, Tiny, and Toya, talked specifically to Candy, and all of them know that it was shade. Exactly, that was not classy, child. That was not classy because everybody talking about they watching. Look, Adama. There go the attorney. They watching. Okay. Hey, Ali, I see you laughing down there. Saltwater Daughter said, "Don't play with her." Okay, so look, Morris, her personal photographer, right here. We see each other. Okay, so yeah. Then here goes somebody else. Candy, stop. Tamar was being very nice and very professional and mature, regardless if y'all like her or not. She came with peace. And she did. Now we know Candy and Tamar have a long and sordid history that stems with Kaya and T.S. Manhands. Now, I don't know what else happened between them, but Tamar was actually a opener on the Xscape tour. And back then, the Queen's Court was dragging Toya, dragging Candy, talking about Candy's coochie was wide as all outdoors and just dragging her. Like they be saying I drag her and I don't. I just be talking about, she can hold a grudge or whatever. But they was saying the most heinous things about Candy right there during that time. And Mr. Manhands was sitting right next to Kaya and they both was like dragging her, right? So when Tamar was supposed to be, opening the show, Tamar throwing shade at Candy and invites Kaya and T.S. Manhands to the show. Now T.S. Manhands showed up with a gun in his brassiere, okay, and being messy and stuff, and Candy got pissed off and kicked him out. Okay, y'all remember that, right? She forgave T.S. and even Tamar. Tamar still cool with the man. Candy cool with the man. Candy have since did spoofs of Kaya. Y'all, everybody hates Kaya, but then they forgive the dude. Okay, but I digress. Okay, he was sitting right there next to Kaya when he was saying the stuff, right? So yeah, so that beef has been ongoing. They've been back and forth. As you know, Tamar also, was throwing slick shade at Candy on the NeNe Leakes show. What else? Candy and Tamar had got into a little spat backstage a couple of times, and some other places they exchanged words. Todd had approached Tamar before, and Tamar went public and said that a housewife man had confronted her. She went on Watch What Happens Live and confirmed that it was Candy. Y'all remember all that? So they've been going back and forth for a long time. Just period. They've been going back and forth for a long time. But in this situation, they had an industry event. or whatever. Tamar just said, hey, hey, whatever. And, here go Candy throwing shade. And instead of just throwing shade, rolling her eyes, throwing shade, which is what she did, she also takes it to the internet, which makes this deeper hole, which to me is what it is. Monica, on the other hand, we know what Monica's issue is with Tamar, because at the time Tamar was going through that situation with The Real. Monica was a guest host on The Real, and Tamar was pissed off that her friends went to The Real, behind her back or whatever. And so she unfollowed everybody because she said she didn't want to see everybody, co-hosting in her place on The Real. So she unfollowed everybody. Then she announced that she unfollowed everybody. And then Monica said, fuck you, and unfollowed her too. And then when apparently she went back to follow these people back, Monica had already unfollowed her and blocked her. So, I don't even know why they mad. Like, this is just the whole Monica Tamar thing. I don't know why they mad. I don't know if it's not bigger than her going on The Real or whatever. I don't know why they mad. If it's not bigger than Tamar unfollowing Monica, I don't know why Monica mad. Candy, I know why she mad, but at the same time, how can you forgive the man in the wig and not forgive Tamar? You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with that either. So it is what it is. But if it wasn't for them throwing shade at each other, we wouldn't even be talking about that event. We wouldn't even be talking about that event. So, salute to them for throwing shade at each other. So now we know that there was a music event and Candy was honored at the event. Yes, they all juvenile and petty, grown ass women, throwing subliminals online. Okay. And the Candy, the main one. Candy is the main. Well, we already know how she is. She allowed Mr. Man Hands to sit up there and call me a gorilla. And again, I didn't expect, people keep thinking that I'm saying that because I expected her to take up for me. No, I didn't expect for her to take up for me at all. He can say whatever he wants to say about me. What I expected is, as a Black woman, as a Black person, as a Black male, female, whatever, transgender, I would expect you not to be anti-Black and spew anti-Black rhetoric on a big platform such as Candy's. When you got people online every day making chimp noises at Black people at soccer games, calling people chimps online, calling you monkeys, apes, and gorillas online, why would you do it to each other? So of course I would expect more from Candy, but then again, seeing how Candy acted at this event and to Tamar, I don't expect anything more of Candy, but I digress. Moving on. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. You said Candy's brand is to play victim and deflect. Oh, okay. You said, what's in the water in ATL? Can we all get along? Yes, we can all get along, child. We can all get along. Anything else? You said Tamar loves attention. So does Candy. You don't think Candy loves attention? Like I said, if it wasn't for her rolling her eyes, and if it wasn't for her posting this subliminal message, we wouldn't even be talking about the women in music event. We wouldn't even be discussing it. Anyway, somebody else. I'm not gonna talk about Brandy. I'm not. Y'all talking about Brandy being skinny. I'm not gonna talk about that. Atlanta ain't built for the weak and ain't. And you got to be from here to understand, child. You got to be from here to understand. And I'm going to speak my mind every time I want to. And Candy will speak her mind on me too. Okay. No, I'm not in my feelings, Sean. I'm not. Why would you think I'm in my feelings, friend? Are you in your feelings? If I called you a gorilla, would you be in your feelings? I'm just saying. I'm not in my feelings. I wouldn't allow anybody to call anybody a gorilla on my platform. Are you kidding me? Whether I like them or not, why would I call you a gorilla? Let me see. Shamea wants to send Angela Oakley a cease and desist letter. See, this is why Shamea is in chair number 8. Oh, okay. I thought Candy was above the BS. So why she worried? Candy is not above anything. What makes you think Candy is above anything? Candy wants to be talked about. So Candy is she's down for the rage bait, she's down for the clickbait, and she's down for whatever get y'all talking about her. And clearly y'all talking about her. Okay, clearly I talked about her because she allowed somebody to call somebody a gorilla. Clearly, other people have been talking about her, so she's right where she needs to be. All right. Click the link if you would like to call in. We have a few people in the back. I would love to hear what your thoughts are about the subjects we have discussed tonight. Okay, hold on. We have Taj back in the back. Hello, Taj.
Hey Michelle, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I want to I do agree. Candy do I don't think it was necessary for Candy to make that post, but Tamar is a little childish at times, so I do kind of see why she did it. But I really call to talk about Tigger and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm saying a lot of people like kind of bash her, and I'm trying to understand what that situation with the daughter got to do with the current situation that's going on now. I was confused why people were bashing her about that because we don't
I
have
don't think
enough
it has.
deep.
I don't think it has anything to do with it, but she got arrested yesterday. So, I mean, now we're
Right.
talking about it. So, one has nothing to do with the other. However, because Tigger was arrested, because she got a TPO against Tigger, because he had to move out of his house, coincidentally, now the people who were looking for her for, the daughter being missing knows where she is. And now they have, picked her up on the outstanding warrant. I mean,
Right,
one
but
doesn't have
even
anything
I
to do
think
with it.
you're right down, but I think even both like last week they were even like on the blog they were posting about this situation with the daughter, saying the daughter was missing or something. I was like, well, where'd that come from? Because that's before she even got arrested, before we knew anything about it, and about the whole leaving the little girl in the car when she went to go gambling or whatever. So I was like, well, what do I got to do with the incident with her and Tigger? I felt like it seemed like the story came out of like kind of to deflect what was going on with Tigger. That's kind of what it
Do
appeared
you
to be to
really
me.
think it was to deflect though? I think like
I
somebody
mean, well,
said,
why didn't it come out before?
because wasn't nobody talking about her before.
But I'm saying though, but for it, I don't know. It just seemed like a deflection to me because it just came out of nowhere. We never heard anything about. I mean, the last thing I heard about Tigger while she was pregnant, she just have a baby. Didn't they just have a baby like a few months? Oh, okay, I thought it was a few months ago. So I'm wondering like why didn't it come out then? Like, oh, well, where's your other child? You got a child that was kidnapped and missed. That's such like a major thing. I would think that would have like been something that came out.
But her
In
child
the
wasn't
blog.
kidnapped. That's what people keep misunderstanding. Her child wasn't kidnapped. The husband won custody of the child, and she never turned the child
Right.
over to the husband. So therefore, the husband pressed charges for kidnapping because she moved away with the daughter without his permission, and he's supposed to have full custody of the daughter. So now,
But didn't he say he know where the daughter is? He said he knows where she is,
he said
right?
he knows the daughter is alive. He said he doesn't know where she is. But the daughter
Okay.
is now 17, 18 years old. If the daughter wanted to reach
Right.
out, she could.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, why is she not reaching out to her father? At
Well,
this
you
point,
see, when he left that message, he was apologizing to her and saying, "You don't understand everything." So I don't know. Maybe her mother said that he was abusive. Maybe we don't know the ins and outs of the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. That's really bad. But I wanted to call about that, and I also want to address your little chat. Some of these, some of the comments were so rude the other night when I was on your live. They were so mad at me, calling me the op, calling me what they say. She's a TS.
Well, girl,
I
that's a whole
was
different show. We ain't talking about that man.
no, I'm just saying your chat. I'm addressing the people in your chat
Well,
calling
this a
me.
whole different chat. We don't even know if these people will watch that show.
Girl, they ain't here. Trust me. They get mad because we don't agree with you, Michelle, and I think that's crazy. Like, why can't we have a different opinion?
Have a different.
I think that's the issue Dre be having with some of the people in the chat. I see what Dre be talking about now. But yeah, but no, that's I just really want to call and say that about Tigger, and I don't like when the guy that was I guess her ex, whatever he was saying, I feel like that seemed real suspicious to me. Him coming out saying all this stuff about the girl, saying how she was in a relationship. It just seems it just seems like a big deflection to me, for Tigger. Because I feel like men are always I don't trust men when they say women are crazy. Because I'm like, well, what did you do to make her crazy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
So,
Well, I'll come out in the wash, I assure you. He gonna have to
mhm.
fight that part.
And one more thing, then I know I heard somebody earlier saying, well, I don't believe what's the host Francesca. Like, I don't believe Francesca would do something like that. I'm like, well, how do you know what somebody would do? I don't know her, but you can't put in that past nobody. But she's suing, so it's gonna come out, in the courts. If she's suing and they take it to court, if that girl really has like text messages and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but that's all I have. It's late. I'm about to get ready to go to bed. I just want to say a little piece.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Hold on. Shout out to Todd. Hey, no excuses. What's up, friend?
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
I just want to say your hair is so cute today, girl. That's pretty.
Thank
That is
you.
pretty. It's pretty. It makes you look young as hell, Michelle.
Thank
I want
you.
my hair like that. But no, seriously. Okay, for starters, it's no telling what was in that phone. It's no
That's
telling
what
what
I
was in
said.
that phone. It's
That's
like, I've came up with two possibilities, okay? Allegedly. It's
okay.
either he's dating somebody who is of stature, and like if that get out, then it's probably gonna be a scandal or something,
Ooh.
or it's something going on with like his workplace or something like that, or a dang on man, like the man hands or something like that. Like a man, like
Mhm.
yeah. I think
That's what
that's
I
what it
said.
is.
That's what I said.
But it could be something deeper than the man. That's why I'm like, maybe, okay, if he was gonna deal with a man, he probably would have been did that. But I think it's something deeper than that. I think it's like something deep, like within his job, or like it's something like of somebody else of high. What I'm trying to say is this, it's serious. Whatever it is, it's serious.
Uh-huh.
It's serious. And I
Yeah.
think that he was willing to risk it all.
Yeah.
You was on to
That's
something
what
when
I
you
said.
said that. You made my light bulb go off when you said that.
Mhm.
You like, what is it? It got to be worse than domestic violence.
It's worse
What?
than getting a mug shot and going to jail, whatever it is. He just did
Whatever.
not want whatever it was to come out
But
because
I
he was
think
fighting
soon
over
it
that phone, child.
right. But I think soon it will come out. But
Mm.
okay, so Miss Alicia, she been busy, right? She been busy.
Uh-huh.
But like you said, they gonna end up back together because she got something on him. She probably knows some things about him.
Ooh.
But Tigger, Tigger been in the game for a while with like a clean slate.
It ain't no telling who in that phone and what he had did and what could be exposed industry wise or whatever. His life might be at risk, child. Who knows?
But you never know what kind of deals Tigger done made too. Now
Mhm.
that leads me to Miss Porsha
Mhm.
and her relationship that she have going on. I mean, it's like with her relationship and Andy Cohen, and it seems kind of like made up a little bit. Like, how did they become so close when
Mm.
she's not willing to give you any type of info on? We still got question marks about Simon. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm like, I still got some unanswered
Like, how did
questions.
it happen? Why did it happen?
How did y'all
Just the
get so
fact that
tight?
he was her co-worker's husband, like, that should have been a topic of discussion.
Right? So I'm wondering, was this a deal breaker? Was okay, you don't give us this, but give us this relationship. And something is,
Mhm.
I'm telling you, something in the milk ain't clean with this one. I'm telling you. And then all of a sudden she's gay and you just married a guy and now you're like, come on now. How are we moving this fast? Like, did you just wake
Getting
up and
close to the
accept?
LGBTQ community.
Right. And now you and Andy is tight. And I'm
Mhm.
telling you, Shamea, she has cornered herself she's put herself in a little bitty box because she is friends with Candy and they have their own little clique. So it's gonna be hard for Shamea to find like an alliance within this
Hmm.
group because I've been thinking about this. Shamea
Mhm.
is in this little corner because she up on the every post Candy post. She's up under it. She's not even allowing herself to what am I trying to say? Because I
To
love
be
Shamea.
what, not associated with
Right. Like it's kind of like she's secluding herself. I
huh.
love Shamea, but the thing is she's gonna need some type of alliance within the group.
Mhm.
And where would she go? Where can she go? Which corner would she run to?
Mm.
Like,
That's
where
interesting.
would she go? Because I mean, it's clear that she's gonna get the bad editing and like her ops like Porsha and Angela and things of that sort. They're setting her out in the island alone. Like she's out.
Well, somebody said Shamea and Candy aren't friends anymore. Why aren't they? They were just in out of town for Candy's birthday.
They are definitely friends. All you
They
have to do is,
are.
yeah, they're friends. But that puts Shamea in a bad light because a lot of people, believe it or not, are not friends with Candy.
I believe it. What do you mean? Believe it or not, I live here.
I mean, so it's like, girl, you hanging out with Candy, and you got all of this going on, and then my thing is, I really, really think that Shamea, she gonna need an alliance. She's gonna need an alliance. I
That
think
goes Shamea
somebody
with
like
Candy
Nick.
right there in Thailand. That was in May 28th. They done fell out since May 28th.
No, they still cool. They locked in. But the thing is, she not on the show. You see
Uh,
what I'm saying? That energy
uh-huh.
that Shamea has, I mean, she's a brilliant girl. She's beautiful, but she don't have anybody to share it with on the show.
Mm.
But I think that Bravo knew that, and yeah, I think they set her up. I think she was set up from the start. And then it's the whole thing about her being a friend of the show. The girls don't respect. For some reason, these girls cannot respect Shamea because she started off as a friend of the show. So they like, oh, so this what a friend of the show does,
Well,
you
well,
know?
Portia was a friend and dragged Kenya across the stage. Well, she was a peach holder and dragged Kenya across the stage, and then had to come back the next season as a friend.
That's true. That's true. But for some reason, I think because Shamea is so successful, she
Uh,
feels the need to want to be like softer. Like
mm,
she's successful. She has a lot of accomplishments already. And so
uh-huh.
she's kneeling herself down for the girls. She's reached higher, way higher accomplishments than these girls. And instead of her, it's almost kind of like once a big dog, you become a big dog, you get kind of tired. You know what I mean? So she's
Uh-huh.
like, I don't have to fight with you all like that because I'm the girl. I have everything you all, every toy that you want to play with, I already have them in my toy box.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think if they would have caught Shamea a couple of years ago, they had a run for their money.
Mm.
But she's accomplished now, and she's a multimillionaire. But what is this I'm hearing about the husband has lost his job or something?
How he lose his job and he owned the company?
One of your, I've been reading the dang on chat. Somebody in the chat was saying that he has lost his job, or
Why you believe what the people say in the chat?
I don't know. I just thought it was hot tea.
What?
I thought it was like new tea. I don't know. I don't know.
He ain't
I
lost no job. What the hell?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was in the chat. And I have another question before because
Uh-huh.
I always forget what I want to ask.
Okay.
But so why is K what's her face? Why is she unfollowing Shamea? Like, are you that weak of a girl that you're jumping on the bandwagon with the rest of these girls?
Probably, yeah.
This is the lamest season
Okay, what's
ever.
her face what's her face has very low self-esteem. We know that from the fact of she done bleached her skin white. She done put all kind of foreign substances in her ass. Like at the end of the day, if she don't respect herself, how she gonna respect other people or think other people are gonna respect her? She has very low self-esteem.
Yes, she is, but I respect, and I don't want to like keep, gaslighting Shamea and like praising her, but I respect Shamea because Shamea did an interview and she said that when kindness is given, um, kindness is reciprocated or something like that. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But basically, what she's saying is she's been kissing their ass and they've been
Uh.
giving her their ass to kiss.
Uh-huh.
But
Yes, Shamea seemed like too much of a people pleaser. That's why I was like, I wish Shamea would just stand on her own and just be the boss bitch she is.
But she
But
can't be that because she is a queen of her castle. She has
uh-huh.
everything. Her castle is complete. She don't, and then the things that she doesn't have, she's still humble about it. So
Uh-huh.
she's humble. Like she don't even if she wanted to, she couldn't because when she go home and close her door at the end of the day, because the day got to end, she has everything these girls could ever dream of. And so that is like that's the reason why what they're wanting, or what we're wanting out of her, we're not getting. Think about it. If you had all of that, would you really be going back and forth with these girls? I mean, you'll be somewhere just twerking every now and then, and just you wouldn't be nowhere trying to do all that, Michelle. Think about it.
You're right, child. I done froze. But yeah, yeah, you're right.
I mean, and it's just the truth. Like, and so I understand where she's coming from, but I still think she makes a damn good housewife because we need the standards set a little bit higher. And if we have to go through something, if she has to go through whatever she's going through, because I know she's going through it, even with somebody that was supposed to be, her best friend. But we got to get those standards back up because what in the hell is going on?
Mm.
Like the housewives is going to hell.
It is a pylon, that's for
I mean,
sure.
private investigators. I mean, are you serious? That's a jump. Private investigators. When I heard that, I'm like, you know what? It should be somewhere like in a clause or like a contract where that is not cause for. Like, are you really? At this point, I think she's a fan. I think Angela is a fan.
Oh, Angela is definitely a fan.
And not only that, I think that we have to get somebody as big as her, like tall like her. We gotta get somebody else in that group that can put Angela in her place. Like somebody needs to be there to stand up for this girl, Shamea, even though she has everything you can dream of. Not look at her as like a jealousy thing and really call Angela out on her bullshit.
Ooh.
Because Porsha and Phaedra, if it would have been one of them, they would have called her out. When she was standing in that bedroom and she sat there and basically the lady told her you're full of shit and you're a liar on that call when she was on speakerphone, she had the lady on
Uh-huh.
speakerphone. Why nobody called her out?
Good question. I
That's
asked that question too.
that's what
Phaedra
the
heard
circle
it.
is.
Portia heard it. Why they didn't say nothing?
The circle needs somebody that's gonna call her out. And NeNe, I'm sorry that I hate to say this, I hate to call NeNe name, but if we never needed NeNe, we need her now. We need her now. Because I can see NeNe now standing up to Angela. I can see them two now going at it. Like, girl, are you serious?
And NeNe knows Angela too. NeNe, Angela was a part of NeNe's Ladies of Success group.
Are you serious?
Yep.
This lady is crazy
We
for
talked
real.
about that because I was like, wonder if she joined that group because she had housewives ambitions.
That is the reason why she joined. But I guarantee you this, she wouldn't have never. NeNe, and then Andy said, oh, she's reading, she's reading. She's definitely not. And the thing is, Andy, the person that you had that was reading people down, you didn't praise like that. This lady have memes 10 years ago that still eats down. Angela isn't reading anything. And if she's reading something, It's a fucking sci-fi or some type of damn fairy tale book because she's lying like hell.
Yeah. Angela just knows how to keep her composure when she insults people. That's
And
really
she's
what it is.
pretty. Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty, but she's full of shit. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sorry to say, it's almost like going like to a flea market buying a fake gold necklace. Like it shines like hell, but it's fake. Like she don't believe it. But yeah, that's what I want to ask.
Michelle, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Michelle, can you hear me?
Oh,
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, this lady is just talking. Just it's not making
What?
any
What are you
sense.
talking about?
She
Shut up.
said,
Thank you. No excuses. I
no.
appreciate you.
She
No,
said,
keep me
no.
on the line because I want to hear what he got to say.
Yeah,
Honey.
yeah, you can hear me. You said, Shamea, she's so successful. Would she have done this and that? What have she accomplished, ma'am?
Oh my God, how old are you? Because I think Shamea started way before you was. I mean, like Shamea has been in the game for a while.
Okay, what have she done? I'm just waiting for
I
your
mean,
answer.
She's been on
started.
radio. She's a
Michelle, I'm
radio
asking her.
personality.
Can she answer the question? I don't think she need a co-host. I mean, whatever you call it.
I mean, let me just say this now. I don't know her entire background or
But you
whatever,
said
but I
she
do know.
accomplished
But I do
something.
know this. I do know this. That Shamea has been in the game longer than any girl on the cast other than Cynthia. She's been in the game. I mean, she's already been in the circles.
Ma'am, can you please
Um,
just answer the question? It's real simple. What has
I,
she accomplished?
what do you mean? What has she accomplished?
You said that's what you said. I'm
But
asking you a question.
her accomplishments, you see those on the show. That's what I'm saying.
Can you
See, a
name
lot of
some? I'm asking, can you name some?
well, for one, she accomplished to make 90% of the cast hate her for no reason.
What?
She accomplished to make 90% of the cast hate her for no
Oh
reason.
my God. But ma'am, what have she accomplished? You said she accomplished, she did so much. What have she done? I'm asking you. Being on the radio, is that what you're talking about? Miss Shaniqua on the radio. What is being on the radio? What have she accomplished? You said she accomplished so much more than anybody in the cast. What have she accomplished? You cannot give me no
Dre.
answer.
Well, it depends on what answer you're looking for.
You the one, you should have the answer. You the one that said it.
I mean, I gave you one accomplishment, but you didn't want to hear that one. I mean, you knocked
It
that one out,
doesn't
you
make
brushed that one
sense.
off.
You have no answer because you know it's not true. You just
I
talking
gave you
to be
I gave you an
talking.
answer. I gave you an answer. I
To
said
make 90% of her castmate hate her. That's not
yes,
accomplished in anything,
that's
ma'am.
a huge accomplishment. Because you always want to be that
Kenya
it
Moore
girl.
did that too.
You always want to be that it girl. That's how they did
Kenya
NeNe.
Moore did that too, ma'am. That does
But
not mean anything.
no, Kenya Moore did not do that. Nobody hated Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore hated everybody. Nobody hated her. Who's gonna hate a girl that twirls
You
around?
cannot ask me a question when you're not answering my question. You cannot answer a question, man. You're just talking. You're just talking. And that's what most of you people do that watches Michelle. Y'all just talk and
Well,
don't know what y'all talking about.
clearly, I answered the question, but you didn't want to hear the
That's
answer.
not accomplished. I thought you was gonna say she went to law school. She did this. All she
No,
did was marry a rich, wealthy dude.
See,
That's it.
the problem is you're saying that's all she did. That's a fucking huge accomplishment.
To a black
Nobody, let me
woman.
tell you something.
Probably to a black woman.
Rich wealthy dudes are not
And
growing on trees.
it's plenty of multimillionaires in
Okay,
Georgia,
well,
in
do
the
you
state
have
of
one?
Georgia.
Do you have one?
Do I
Do you
have
know
what?
any? Do you know any? Can you
Yes, I
call
swear to
one?
God, I'm one on God. I swear to God. Over $1 million.
When you
Over $1
start swearing,
million.
we know you lying,
I
baby.
swear to God, I don't have to lie. I'm not a peasant. I don't have to lie. I put that on God. I don't lie about stuff like that. I swear to God.
Are you a Shamea hater?
No, I'm not. I'm just you're not answering the questions. You're
I
just talking
answered
to
your
be talking.
question.
You making
Here's
no
what.
sense.
Listen, they called me. Kenya said Shamea was in a singing group with Carrie Hilson in the '90s. She was a cheerleader
Who
for the
knows
Hawks.
that? Where's
She
Carrie Hilson?
transitioned to a businesswoman. She was on the
What
radio show with
business
Big
do she
Tigger and Miss
own?
Pat.
What business do she own?
Y'all gotta stop hating on this girl for real.
How
Because
is it hating? Why does everything have to be
this
a
is
hating?
Shamea is a real housewife of Atlanta, whether you
Yes,
like it
she
or
is.
not. Get
I
used to
love
her,
it.
boo.
I
She's
love
not
it.
going anywhere.
Ma'am, even though you don't make no sense,
How?
I
How
want
I
you to
don't make
be,
no
I
sense?
want you to be a real housewife also.
I'm living a single life, boo.
I bet I'm not surprised, but I want you to be a real housewife also.
I mean, being single is okay. They need to do a real singles of Atlanta,
I want you to be
boo.
a real. It's on the show now. I want you to be a real housewife. I'm not
Yeah,
no
but
hater.
they're single on a housewife show. Clock it. Clock it.
But all
They're
I'm saying
single
is,
on a
if
housewife
you up here,
show.
ma'am, all I'm saying is you up here talking about she's successful. I'm like, well, what the hell did
She's
she
very
do?
successful. Recognize
No,
successful.
Gerald is successful.
Excuse me?
Who?
Ain't her husband named Gerald?
Gerald, yes.
Why would you say that Gerald is successful? Gerald is married.
I said he's successful. What are you
But
talking
he's
about?
married. So
It,
they're successful.
exactly. She married a successful dude. She's not successful. If you
She's very
see,
successful.
that's why you single, not,
You are
ma'am. That's why you're single
delusional.
now. You don't listen.
No, you're delusional
You
just
don't
like the rest of the
listen.
cast
You
on
don't
The Real Housewives of
listen.
Atlanta.
You're not listening to me.
Why do you refuse to give her flowers? What do you have
Her
against her?
flowers? Are you? Yeah,
Yes.
she's just a cast. You could be a
What do you
cast.
have against her
Michelle could
though?
have been a cast
But
member.
why do you refuse to give
Anybody
her
could
her
be a cast
flowers?
member.
She's successful. Why do you refuse to give her
Oh,
her flowers?
back in the day when Michelle was the it girl before she became lame, she could have been a
Michelle is
cast
still the it
member.
girl.
No, she's
Michelle is still
not,
the it
ma'am.
girl.
No, she's not.
Excuse me,
I'm talking
you're
about when she was out of
you're
the
out of
club.
line, mister.
I'm talking
You're
about when
out
she
of
was in the
line.
club. I can tell you're not from Atlanta. I'm talking about when she was in the club.
You're out
When
of
she
Why
was
do
in
I
line.
the
have to be
club,
in a
when she
club
used to
in
be
order to
out
be
and about,
successful?
sitting on your
Who?
balcony porch is not being an it girl.
Yes, it is. It's my
No, it's
balcony
not.
and my porch. I
No,
own it.
it's not.
Yes, it
Listen, if
is.
Michelle can get paid for laying in the shade with a
But
glass of
all I'm saying,
lemonade,
ma'am,
who
listen,
are
all I'm saying
you?
is,
Who
I'm not
are
no
you to
female.
say it's a problem, sir?
Miss Lady, all I'm
You need
saying,
to take notes from Michelle, take notes from
ma'am,
Shamea,
all I'm
and
saying
go
is,
get you a rich husband. Okay?
you say go give me a what?
Rich husband.
Why would you see, now you being disrespectful? Now you being disrespectful.
How am I
Why?
being disrespectful?
What do you mean get a rich husband? Why would I want a husband? Listen to what you just said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you swing that way. My bad. I
No.
thought the S stand for swing.
Oh, that's what you thought?
I did.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, you thought wrong. See, this is the problem with you overweight people. Y'all always say negative stuff. I know you over there
Overweight.
single. Yeah, I know you
Did you
overweight.
say
I know you over
overweight?
there single, manless, probably childish.
You know what?
This is the problem with you
If
people.
I didn't have on my clothes that I'm gonna go to sleep in, I would show my camera, baby.
I'm glad
You
you
have
do. I'm glad you do. I'm
the
glad you
same
do
way
got
you
on
have
your clothes.
Shamea, the same way you have Shamea mistaken. You have me mistaken as well.
Okay, man.
What
I'm
I
done
want you
talking
to
to you.
do
You
is do
made
your
no
homework.
sense. You
I
have
want you to
no
do your
answers. You
homework.
just talking to just be talking. Anybody who believe you is just as dumb as you.
Excuse me? Did you call me
Why you
dumb?
have to be disrespectful?
Ain't
Like,
nobody about
can
to
you
tell
not
me to
agree
go
to
get a
disagree
husband,
and
and
move
I'm a
on? Why you
respect.
have to call people names?
Why did she say I have to go get a husband? She's dumb. She's
Well,
dumb, and I'm
you
leaving it
know
at that.
what? You
She's
know what?
dumb.
Let me just say this. Okay, it sounds like you're mad about something that I said. So, okay, so can you tell me what I said that upset you?
Ma'am, I'm not. You're a peasant to me. On God, you're a peasant to me. I'm done talking
Did
to
you
you.
say peasant?
That's exactly what I said. You're dumb. I'm dumb. I don't talk to dumb people. You're
Okay,
dumb. You made
only
no
peasants
sense.
use the word
You
dumb.
made no sense.
People don't say that anymore.
Oh,
Dumb? Who
you're not a
says that?
millionaire. That's how I know
Who
you're a
uses
peasant.
that word?
That's how I
I
know
used
you're a
that word when I
peasant.
was in kindergarten, dear.
70 years ago, I bet you did.
I don't use the word peasant
I bet you
either.
did.
I mean, people don't use that kind
Don't
of
be
word.
disrespectful if you don't want to get disrespected, dummy.
Dummy. I feel like
See,
I'm talking
Michelle,
to a
this is the
I feel like
problem.
I'm talking to a first grader,
This is
dude.
the problem. This is the
Can you
problem right
come a
here,
little
Michelle.
better than that?
Your people on here talk a lot of stuff. This is the problem. This is why I have a problem with this channel. Your
Okay.
people
Well, you
talk a
have a
lot of
problem.
stuff.
You
Let me
have
tell
a
you,
problem.
Michelle.
You have a problem with
Let
something
me
I
tell you.
said
Let me give
because
you an
it was
example,
true.
Michelle. Someone in your comments from Chicago, they already been doxxed. Someone from your show in Chicago said Dre needs to go take his medicine. What medicine are you talking about? Medicine? Who are you? What medicine are you talking about? So let me go ahead. Let me just see who you are. You first.
You know what?
I'm
You
proud
know
of both
what,
of y'all.
dear,
Thank you,
dear,
excuses
taking
for
your
not for
medication.
calling. Thank you, Dre. I appreciate it. Bye. Hey, Mr. Motivation, how you doing?
Hey, look, Michelle, I done got drained. I was gonna tell you, I done forgot what I was gonna say. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey, you look very beautiful. And I'm
Okay.
gonna have to go back and look at the replay. Just wanted to come on and speak to you. How's your mom doing?
She's doing amazing. Thank you for asking.
That's what's up. Well, yeah, I ain't want nothing. You have a blessed night, Michelle, and
Thank
you
you.
going to Patreon or probably not tonight.
I went to Patreon earlier. Go watch the replay.
Okay, bet. All right, okay. You have a good night, beautiful. Talk to you later.
All right. Thank you, Mr.
All right,
Motivation.
bye.
Bye. Hey, Graceful.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing good. And you?
I'm good. Thank you.
I just wanted to give two unpopular opinions. One is Shamea, and I'm not on the hate train of Shamea. I actually like Shamea. And I feel bad for her. It's giving me that feeling of what it was on NeNe last season when they had that alliance and they were working together behind the scene to get NeNe off the show. It's giving me that same feeling or vibe. I can't shake that feeling with Shamea. Like somebody wants her off that show. And so they're working extra hard together to get her off the show. And that's the part I don't like because everything seems like you could tell they're working behind the scene. The whole Angela thing. Nobody cannot tell me Porsha was not aware that was going to happen. It was discussed. You cannot tell me that they didn't know. And for Cynthia to say to Cynthia, being an OG who knows how this thing goes, for her to sit there and look at Shamea and say, you have the power to bring everybody together. I was like, that's the
Right.
biggest gaslight ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest gaslight ever. We all know she didn't have the power to bring it together. The only person, the main person who could bring it together was Porsha say the word and it would have came together. You know what I mean? So I feel so bad for her because she represents that true Atlanta housewife, that successful, got the real money, got what they really want. And
And you know what? The reason they want Shamea off the show is the same reason they don't want Kim Zolciak on the show. Racism. I know y'all hate for me to say that, but Shamea is the epitome of a successful Black woman, rich Black husband, lives in a $9 million house, can do whatever she wants to do. Don't necessarily need the show, but she's on the show. But she's all of that, and I don't think that they want to portray what is typical Black America the same way they don't want to portray KKK Kim Zolciak being kicked out of her house, you know what I'm saying, and being foreclosed on with 8 kids by 4 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, you're right. You're right. I feel that way.
It's a plot. I mean, nobody cannot convince me otherwise that this is all plot against her. Unfortunately. And then on the Tigger thing, I saw, I saw people saying the thing about these text messages that came out between him, supposedly, and some guys and stuff. My only thought process with this is if the thing between him and her was really over the guys, then why didn't she tell that story instead of talking about he was cheating with the woman at work that he worked with? That's the only part. I'm not saying because
I don't think
everybody
those
is saying,
text messages came out. Where the text messages come out at?
I saw it on, I don't know, people don't like people saying other people's shows, so I don't want to say what show I saw it on, but you went silent. I can't hear you. Are you one of those people who don't like to hear? Okay. I don't know,
Oh,
but I
no.
heard
Go
it on
ahead. I
Queen.
didn't say nothing. What you say?
Oh, because it was another show, and I didn't know if you want me to say the person's name. I was watching Queen Sheba, and she put some text messages out. Sorry. It went silent again. Yeah, she put some text messages out that supposedly something mentioning him and a guys that she got hold of. So she's saying allegedly, and that's what was supposed to have been in the phone. My only thing, if it is true, my thing was, why didn't she bring that out when she said, and he's cheating? That would have been the biggest story, to say he's cheating with the man than to say he's cheating with I'm just saying, instead of saying he was cheating with his co-host. That's number one. The other thing about her, when I saw the whole guy's interview that he did like 3 weeks ago, and he was talking about his story about him trying to fight, he mentioned all these contacts that she had, like she known powerful people, and how fighting against her was very hard, that he's really like deplenished all his money fighting against her and stuff. And when he did reach out to Tigger and try to get help and say, hey, do you know your wife? And he said, Tigger was like, leave me out of it. He didn't want to help. He didn't want to get involved in that or whatever was going on at that time. Now that all of this blew up, and now Tigger is getting what all these other guys supposedly said they gotten from her. Like all these guys are saying like she's shown this behavior where she'll set you up. My only thing with her that I don't trust, when he said he's fighting for his phone, if she's a cyber expert, she's been known to set people up and do stuff. We don't know what the conversation was before he was trying to get the phone. It could be, I'm going to do this in your phone. We don't know. I'm just saying, we don't know what she was trying to do with the phone other than supposedly read messages. Because if you know cyber and you know all this stuff, you could do a lot of stuff if you got somebody's phone. I'm just saying. So I just wanted to just look at it from a different perspective. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for letting me chat.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to Graceful. Shout out to Graceful. Holly said he needs to keep his hands to himself, period. I agree with that because he grabbed her from the back in that black and white video. Hello. I think Drake tried to call back and he hung up. Yeah, but he grabbed her from the back in that black and white video. So I don't know, but there's that. Yeah.
You
Hold on.
said I
Hello.
wasn't finished when I was talking. You hung up in my face.
Well, I was finished because you was being rude.
Yo, I wasn't being rude. Yeah, I was about to get rude,
Well,
but
I
you
didn't
hung
want you
up.
being rude on my channel, on my show. So I appreciate it if you keep it a little bit more
Well,
polite.
you need to control your guests talking about
I
asking their
tried to. I
help.
tried to. That's why I kicked both of y'all off.
But that's what I call for Michelle because the lady made no sense and she was just talking out of her neck, and you know she was. You and her cannot come up with anything about how she.
You didn't ask me.
Well, I think he was over there googling or something. I don't know,
I
but.
wasn't googling that. People in the chat was telling you all of
And
Shamea's
then I get
accolades.
tired of people talking about Michelle. You pay him. Michelle, I swear to God, Michelle that never gave me anything. Not one thing, not a dime. Michelle is cheap.
Why would
She
I
ain't
pay you? What I'm paying you to do?
exactly. She never gave me nothing. And she ain't sent me the Ken Moore book either. Hello?
Game, get you some.
Oh, I can hear you. You said what?
Game, get you some.
Yeah, she never gave me anything. That is so cap that, and that's like playing out too. Like I put that on God. I swear to God, just like I'm a multi-millionaire, that Michelle Brown, ATLien Brown, never gave me nothing. Financially, never gave me nothing. Matter of
I gave
fact,
you time. I gave you time to talk.
me and Jazzyville had hosted. What we did, like one of your
I miss Jazzy. Where's she at?
one of your Patreon games. And Michelle said, "Oh, thank you guys at the end for hosting it. Did you can I do something for you guys?" And Jazzy Bell said no, and then I said no. Like we're not peasants, so I don't need anything from Michelle. I'm gonna call her just like everybody else. I'm not nobody co-host. I don't talk to Michelle in the off here.
What is
I'm
this?
never.
Your speech? What is you giving this speech for? Who cares? Who
Well,
are you
I
trying to
seen
convince?
somebody say somebody you pay me. I get Michelle. They've been saying that for years, and you don't be saying nothing. Like you be going around paying people like you a boss like that. You never gave me nothing. I don't
Oh,
want
I'm
people.
supposed to respond to
I don't want.
everybody, every comment that's.
But what I can say when I was in the Discord days, I was talking about Porsche. And this is why you keep you whatever you got going on, you keep it to yourself. Because I said, I'm walking to the car. I had a Range Rover at the time, and I was talking about Porsche, and I was like, I want a Porsche. I want this Porsche right here, and it's about like 175. Michelle went and got the Porsche the next week. Am I lying, Michelle? Am I lying, Michelle?
So I went and got the Porsche that you wanted.
I swear to God, Michelle. I swear to God. Am I lying, Michelle? Tell the truth.
I think you lied. I don't remember. I don't
Michelle,
recall that.
I put that on God. I
I
was
had
walking
my
in the
Porsche
parking
before
lot.
I even came to YouTube. So
Michelle, you are the
one.
new Porsche. The new Porsche you have.
Well, I just got that 2 years ago.
Exactly. It was 2 years ago in Discord, and I was like, yeah, I want a Porsche. I'm like, this Porsche might cost a lot. It was like on a Wednesday, and the next Wednesday you had a Porsche. And then you put it on Discord. I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking like, yeah, that's why I don't tell nobody what I want, because people go out and am I
I
lying,
got it
Michelle?
because you
Michelle,
wanted.
you was not thinking about no Porsche. Am I lying, Michelle? Tell the truth though.
You are lying, Dre, because I was
Oh
thinking
my
about
God.
it.
I swear
Why
to
would
God.
I
Why would
get
I
one
lie
if I
I put
wasn't
that on
thinking about
God.
it?
Why
I
would I
did
lie
my
about something
research
like
about that car before I bought it. Are you kidding me?
Michelle, you
I
was
wanted,
not thinking
remember, I
about
wanted a Tesla, and I didn't want to give Elon Musk my money, so I looked at the electric Porsche. That's what made me buy it.
Michelle, you was not thinking about Porsche. I said I want a Porsche. I should trade in my truck to get this Porsche. I want a Porsche when my
So nobody
lease.
can get a Porsche but you. It's millions of
Michelle, you
people out
was
there with
not thinking
Porsche.
about no Porsche. I'm like, Porsche 175, the one I wanted. I don't know. And you had the same Porsche the next week. Just tell the truth, Michelle. Just be real.
I don't
That's why
recall
I
it.
don't tell people what I want or what I'm about to do, because they go and try to
Okay,
do it.
don't tell nobody no more.
And you said in Discord, what you said was, I was thinking about calling y'all when I got this Porsche, because I know I didn't want to do it, but I did. I had nobody to tell me I not to do it. Am I lying, Michelle?
I don't even know what you're talking about at this point.
Okay, Michelle, just be real sometimes.
I'm
Yeah,
not
just be
real.
real. No, you're not real, because I swear to God, if I put that on God, Michelle, I'm not lying. Trust me. I don't have no reason to lie about Porsche that you went and got.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's it, Michelle. You never gave me a dime. You gave me some motivation tickets in Texas.
That's what I was trying to tell him. I already had one, but he talking
Yeah,
about the new one. The new one different than the old one. I mean, I still have the old
yeah.
one,
This
but the
is a
new one is
Newport. This is a Newport.
one is
Like,
gas and one is electric.
yeah, she never gave me nothing. I put
Yeah,
that on God.
Mr. Dallas said, "Why didn't you just go get a different one? Since you a baller like that, why didn't
No,
you go get a
because
different one?"
when you tell people stuff, which I don't do that no more, and I learned that was
So
one of the
why would you
experiences I
say
learned.
why would you say you wanted a Porsche if you know I already had one?
No,
So
you
to
had
me,
an
that's like you
old
was
Porsche,
already
Michelle.
copying
Your
off of
Porsche
me.
is my age. What are you talking about?
It's still a Porsche. It don't
Right.
matter.
You had an old Porsche.
So
Michelle, you
it's a
had an
Porsche.
old Porsche.
Now I got an old one and a new one. What's your point? Either way it
You
goes,
got
I
the
had
new
a
one
Porsche
because
before you did.
Michelle, you got the new Porsche because you said I'm on a Porsche. I should trade in my truck to get a Porsche, and you went and got the Porsche the next week. I already put. I'm not about to keep putting stuff on God. I don't have no need to lie. That's what you did. And when you said you had that Porsche, I never told you, but I was thinking like, dang, she really did. Like you can't tell people nothing. That was the only problem I had with you though. In our 10-year
Oh, how
relationship.
you remember that? That's so funny.
You
Yeah,
said
I had
what?
got. Remember, I had got that Maserati and I took it back.
You got a Maserati too?
I had a Maserati and I took it back, and then I because I didn't like it, and then I
How
got the I wanted a Tesla, but I didn't want to. Yup. Everybody remember the stories we talked about it in Discord, and then I went and got the EV, the
you had the
Porsche.
Maserati before you got the Porsche?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know people could take cars back
well, I did.
the same day.
It was about 2 days later.
Why you take the Maserati back?
I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Oh. Let's not do this. I got one more thing to say. And then after you got the Porsche, I said, Michelle, can I buy your Porsche? You said $20K. And then you said no. Michelle is selfish. Am I lying, Michelle? You said 20K,
Oh my God.
and then you said no.
What
We
is
was gonna
this? What
keep
is
it
this conversation about, Dre?
because I don't want people to be thinking you be doing stuff for me. Like you ain't never gave me nothing, like nothing. But I could tell you this: if I probably really needed it, I don't need nothing though. But you know, I mean, just like I don't know. You never. I don't want nobody to be thinking like I'm getting paid. Michelle, yeah. Apple paid nothing. She ain't never pay, Apple pay me nothing. I don't know Michelle outside of YouTube, but I did try to buy the Porsche for 20K. She said no. She go keep it.
This
So
story is just going
I just
on and
don't
on.
want people to be thinking like you just this cool person walking around giving people
I
money.
am a cool person. You know
Yeah,
that.
but you don't be walking around giving people
I
money.
don't walk. I drive.
You don't drive. You don't give people money.
I don't give nobody no money. They be stealing it.
Michelle come to me like she didn't know what Delta One was. That's what I fly.
Oh my God,
Michelle didn't know.
Dre.
Michelle asked me how to use the points. Y'all be thinking y'all. When I think about it, I pay Michelle. Michelle, you're my pimp. And I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Anything else,
No,
troll?
no, Michelle, I love you though. You know, I mess with you the long way. I just don't want
Now you
nobody to
love
see.
me. The other day you said don't say you love me. Remember that?
You know, I got
You
love
said I'm
for
not your
you.
friend.
I got love for you. You know, I got love for all my black sisters out there. You know, but you know, you got you know, you just I don't kiss ASS. I just keep it real, and I'm just letting you know, like I don't want nobody to be thinking like you give me money. You ain't never gave me nothing. Like no.
Everyone is free to call. I do not pay anyone to call. If you
You
click the link,
finally
I put the
say it
link
after 10
in.
years.
Anybody who clicks the link can call in.
Finally.
Okay. Just click the link, call in. Okay. It's not even rocket science. I don't even look, I don't monitor the call. No, you call in. You can call in to curse me out. You can call in to call me ugly. You can call in. But nobody be calling. See? They want to say stuff in the chat and they don't want to call.
It's probably best.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Michelle, that's what I said though. I just don't want nobody to be thinking you paying me nothing because you ain't gave me nothing. You just took what I wanted and you went and got it. And after you got it, I said, I'm not getting the
How
port.
did I go and get what you wanted? I don't understand. I still don't understand it.
Michelle, I'm not about to argue. I'm about to just hang up because I'm getting frustrated because you act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
Because I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
was at the store, right? And I said, oh, on Discord. And I was like, it's a Porsche. I
Oh,
said,
what?
oh, it's a Porsche. This is a nice car. And I said, I'm going to get this Porsche. And you went and got the same
So
Porsche.
why you didn't get it? So was we gonna be driving side by side or something? I don't even know you. What you look like? What are you talking about?
No, we wasn't gonna be driving. I don't know where you be
So why
driving
didn't
to,
you
but
just get it? If you wanted it, why didn't you get it? What me getting it got to do with you?
we still don't act hardcore now because you even know
I'm
nothing about the
asking a
Porsche.
question. What does
Because
me getting it have to do with you?
I don't want to do what people do. I just want to it don't even matter. I didn't get it because you had it, and that's what I'm just telling everybody. It's a learning experience. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell your right hand what your left hand go do. You know that's all I'm saying.
I'm not your right hand or your
Because
left hand.
people take notes and then they go and do it. That's what people do.
So come pick up your clothes.
Hey Michelle, did you see Todd and Kenny on vacation together?
Huh?
Did you see Todd and Kenny on vacation?
I did.
Oh, okay. And Rowdy's boyfriend, he black.
Yep, I saw it.
Yeah, he's just with Riley for the money because.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just asking if you see it. Todd and Kenny, they seem like a happy ex couple. What you think?
I don't know.
Oh, Michelle, is this open topics?
Yes. Well,
So,
no. I mean, it wasn't until you called.
oh, okay.
I'm
So
getting ready to go. I didn't talk about everything I wanted to talk about.
why you never talk about NeNe's son being in jail?
I don't know.
Why is he in jail?
For violation of probation because he was late on child support.
Oh, okay. She can't go get him out.
I don't know.
Pay y'all child support.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Puppy dog bouncing in the box
All
like
right.
this. Don't stop,
Good
don't
night.
stop, bounce with
Good
it.
night.
Puppy dog bouncing in the box like this. Don't stop, don't stop, bounce
Hang
with
up.
it. You a good
Michelle, you gotta put me in the back. I cannot hang up.
You want something to eat, got your own water bowl. You don't need my drink. Take a shit and walk off like the shit don't stink. You your own boss. You don't need no leash. All your shots up to date. You ain't got no fleas. Bouncing puppy like you're trying to get free. Bouncing puppy, little puppy, bouncing for me. You can hang with your girls or you can chill with.
Shout out to Rockstar. Come here, Biggie. I don't even know what my dog at. I can't even bounce my puppy. Oh, he over in the chair. Never mind. Stay over there. He over in the chair. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate everyone who called in tonight. It has been amazing. Shout out to, my trolls and my callers and Mr. Motivation and Todd and everybody who chimed in on tonight's topics. We talked about a lot of things. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are not subscribed. Join my Patreon to watch my Patreon I did earlier. I will also post, if you are on the members only, I will also post my TikTok video that I did earlier, but I got to put them all together because I did 3 because the people kept trying to flag me for some reason. They said I had too much cleavage. My shoulders were showing. My shoulders were showing. So they kept giving me restrictions on TikTok. So I had to put on a shawl. But anyway, I'm gonna post it on the members only and the Patreon. It's about an hour or so long, and we talked about some of the same things that we talked about tonight, but it was just a little different. And I was over there doing my nails. I didn't do a good job, but from a long way away, they look good, don't they? Anywho, yes, I talked about the housewives. Watch the replay, friend. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are not subscribed, and go to sleep. It is late in Atlanta.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
Good night, squad. I will see you in the next video. Good night.